Ben wants to be the bonklinist, like Jonklin never was. He'll catch one on every route and train them up because he is doing a Nuzlocke run, fighting for his life. Chad will name them and scream at him to make sure they don't die. Pokemon or Jonklin is mean. I hope you won't kill our team. Pokemon or Pokeothers. Please stop naming them hard on. Ben's Nuzlocke, please don't kill them. They wanna call you, but Ben will beat them up too. He'll teach him cause he can't teach you. Ben's Nuzlocke. Please don't kill them all. Please don't kill them all. Ben's Nuzlocke.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you all. Hello to the PlayStation Nation.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
How are we all? Welcome in, chat. Weirdly, it always does this, and it always gets me. All of you lovely people, ready immediately.
Ben, my dude.
My dude.
How are you? How was your weekend? Oh yeah. Here we go. It's Ben Potter PlayStation Nation Pokémon stream time. Amazing job on the new episode of Worst Games Ever.
Thank you.
Hope you're having an awesome day, my dude.
Thank you very much, Stephen. I hope you're having an awesome day as well. Thank you for the bits. What I was about to say was it always gets me that there are amazing people who are in there as soon as we go live on in the live chat. And then as soon as I switch to this screen that displays the chat over there, it's empty. It's like, where are their messages? Why are we not honouring the early arrivers? That's what I want to know. Despicable behaviour from OBS and Streamlabs there. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Monday to you all. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I had a great weekend. I had a friend up visiting. I think I mentioned last week that, in fact, some of you may have listened to the newest Podiots when I was talking about putting a dinosaur print up above the bed. Obviously, the end of that story was that it fell down in the middle of the night and scared the crap out of us. But then, like, the following day, I tried to put it back up on my own. Big mistake, because it's quite wide. It's not heavy, but it's awkward to put up because I can't see the full thing without taking a few steps back. I put it up wonky. And I was like, well, that's not going to stand. We don't like that. So I put it up with adhesive strips. So I didn't, make a mess of the wall. Or that's what they fucking advertise. It turns out it's a scam, right? And I'll tell you why. Because as I was trying to remove it from one side of the wall, it pulled not just the paint, not just the wallpaper underneath, but the fucking plaster out of the wall. It looked like Kyle had gone mad on Monster Energy drinks and rage punched loads of holes in the wall because I just apparently Hulk ripped half the wall away with my stupid dinosaur print. Absolute nightmare. So that was a disaster, but then fortunately I had a friend coming up to see me anyway, and by trade he is a painter decorator, and I said, I'm really sorry, I wasn't going to put you to work this weekend, but, and he brought all his tools up and he fixed it for me and it's great. It does mean that we have to repaint the wall, but we were getting bored of that colour anyway, so it's a blessing in disguise, right? Right? Ben, why did you ruin your wall? I didn't. I mean, I did. I actively did. And I texted the drinks fairy, and I think I started it with, I am so cross, and I am so sorry. Because I felt so annoyed that I hadn't waited for help, that I tried to fix it myself, and that I had made it 1,000,000 times worse than it was going in. Anyway, it's fixed now. So that was my weekend, largely. I just played loads of Borderlands 4, and it was great. I had a lovely time. Fortis in Arduous, thank you very much for the resub. 4 months. Morning all. Slightly Fudge, 4 months. Time to sacrifice some Pokepals. Fingers crossed, no. Fingers crossed, no. And Afro Giraffe, thank you for the resub as well. 5 months. Thank you, all of you. Good morning to you. Ben's hands are made to kill Pokemon and not build dinosaurs. I didn't even build the dinosaur. That was handled off-site. I couldn't even handle the simple task of putting it up. No. I got it on the wall. Technically, that was a victory. The problem is that it was wonky. I couldn't adjust it. That's what I failed at. But I failed in perhaps the most explosive way imaginable, which was a disaster in and of itself. Freddie, thank you so much for the resub, 3 months. Howdy all. Big love to you, Ben, to all in the thickness, and to my baby brother who has been poorly in hospital. He's getting sent home because they told him he'll never be as cool as his older brother. And only cool older brothers get to go to hospital, right? That's the takeaway there. Well, I hope your little brother's feeling better if he's being sent away from the hospital. And thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Good morning. So, what are we doing? I'll tell you what we're doing. We've got a week of streams coming up that I'm very excited about. We've got Nuzlocke today, obviously. Tomorrow, Spooktober continues. We return to Goosebumps Terror in Little Creek. You've got a little bit of time to catch up on the VOD, but if not, I'll fill you in on the details. It's not that complicated. That'll be tomorrow at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. on Wednesday, of course, it is Ben XT. We continue the march towards the reboot Rumble on both brands. And on Thursday, we're back in Arkham City with big vent pervert Batman. Now, this morning, of course, we are hot on the heels of trying to track down Blaine and secure our 7th gym badge in Kanto. Then the only one that remains is Blue's badge. And he's got a very, very, very tricky team indeed. So much so, actually, that I thought maybe we could do some disaster planning today. By which I mean not planning funerals. I mean, what if we took out a pen and a pencil and we looked at who he was facing and we tried to plan our team around it? Maybe. That's what we're going to try and do. So, we're going to crack on with that today. And that's the goal. Hopefully we come out of this with no deaths. Hopefully we come out of this with a gym badge. I'm not sure we'll get 2 gym badges today because Blue's got a tough team and we may need to, once we've planned out who needs to do what in the big battle, we may need to train up some specific members of the party. That's the plan. That's the plan. So, Iron, thank you so much for the resub, 5 months. Here we go, Pokemon time. Thanks for a great 5 months of Twitch time and all the hours of YouTube content. You're very welcome. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Do you have to... Oh, it's gone. Do you have to Oh, it's gone again. Do you have to refight the Elite Four after getting the Kanto badges to fight Red? No. You can if you want. We could re-challenge the Elite Four at any time, and I think they'd be a bit harder. But do we want to open ourselves up to that kind of disaster, is the question. As far as I'm concerned, right? Even though I have taken it immensely personally every time we have lost a Pokemon while we've been in Kanto, post Elite Four victory in Johto. That was the end of the game. We finished it. We did it. We got all the badges in Johto, and we defeated the Elite Four. Kanto is just a bonus, right? That's what we call it. Kanto's just a bonus, okay? Anything in Kanto is just a bonus. The fact we've got 6 gym badges, incredible. A 7th gym badge, amazing. 8 gym badges, brilliant. Red is the true final boss for us, if we can get to Red. Now, it might be very much a suicide mission against Red. I'm fully prepared for that. That is going to be the end of this series of streams, is facing Red. So how much we want to train up to take on Red, or not, as the case may be, is up to us. It'd be nice to give him a bloody good go, though. Problem is, his party is obscenely high level. So, we have to bear that in mind too. Wasly, thank you very much for the resub, 4 months. Oh boy, is it time for Pocket Men. You bloody bet your bottom dollar it is. Me and a few others misspoke last week. Articuno is available for you right now if you want it. Is it going to kill like half my party though, as I throw 6 dozen Ultra Balls at it? That's the real question here. That's the real question. Bonky, bonky, bonky Ren. Absolutely. Red is like 20 to 30 levels higher than we are right now. Exactly. So that's the issue that we face. Regardless, though, we've got 2 gyms to get through before we can even go near Red. First up is Blaine. Now, as we discussed the past few streams, a few of his Pokemon shouldn't be any problem. I say a few. He's only got 3. He's got a Magcargo, which is fire and rock, which our Wet Boy should have no problem with. Magmar, which is just fire, our Wet Boy should have no problem with. But then he's got a level 59 Rapidash, which is also just fire, but it has a flying type move, to which Wet Boy is deadly allergic, and we cannot let Wet Boy near that Rapidash. So, The answer is to either have Shauna try and take out Rapidash, but that's a risk because Rapidash is level 59. That's quite high. Or we use the big killer boy himself, Snorlax, to try and mitigate a lot of the disaster there. He is not very weak to fire, and he can hit hard, and he has a lot of health. So even though he's quite a number of levels lower than Rapidash, there's a chance that Killer could be the one to take out Rapidash. Regardless, though, Killer sucks. Screw that guy. He took Chunk Boy away from us, so if he dies, he dies. It is what it is, you know? And that's all that matters, quite frankly. Articuno only took me 6 Ultra Balls. Oh. And no one died last night, but you know how the RNG can be. I sure do. The RNG hates me, I think it's fair to say. It's been a disastrous and unfair RNG run for me. See you later, Paul. Thank you for popping in. It takes 2 turns to use those, so it could be played around. That being bounce, yeah, it's true, but do we risk it? It might. All it will realistically, RNG wise, is probably only going to take 1, and Wet Boy is dead, and he's gone, and that terrifies me. Do Killer, and if he dies, he dies. Agreed. That's where I am. Do Wet Boy bounces a 2-turn move, so if it bounces up, you can switch out safely. Oh, okay. That's a really good point, actually. So we could just switch back and forth. Yeah, okay. You know what? I hadn't considered that. It being a double-pronged move. A 2-turn move, that's what I'm trying to say. I've never seen bounce in action. If it is just fly, then yeah, that's a really valid point. We could just switch out and then just have Killer take the brunt of the attack. Just switch him. Much to think about. We're going to have to give it a try, aren't we? We've got the Seafoam Islands to get through first. And then we'll take it from there. Dr. Goblin, thank you so much for the resub 4 months. Now then, Ben and chat, I hope all is well within yourselves. Ben, I need sage advice from a veteran like yourself. Oh no. My partner has moved to the Newcastle area and we're looking for vegan-friendly takeaways. I believe the Drinks Fairy is vegan and you've mentioned Chinese takeaways on various things before, so I thought I'd ask, would you have any recommendations? Yes, I do have 2 recommendations for you straight away. Happy Home is the name of an excellent Chinese takeaway that has basically a full vegan menu, and they're really, really good about it in that, because I'm not vegan and sometimes I will largely eat the same stuff as the Drinks Fairy, and then I'll get something for myself that's not vegan. They'll call up and say, just so you know, that thing you ordered isn't vegan, which is really lovely. They don't have to do that, but they do, and they're great. And they deliver, or you can go and collect. There's one. The other one, if you want like a really crappy, greasy takeaway, which I have come to understand is not really that common for plant-based eaters, is Skewers of Delight, which just does like the crappy greasy pizza and cheesy chips and stuff like that you would take for granted as a non-vegan, but they do it. The quality varies, but there's 2 for you. I hope that helps, and thank you for the resub. Right, before we, you know what, I'll go in so we can listen to some music. I went back immediately, so I've screwed that up. Here we go. Let's try again. Oh yeah, we had the cool music. That's what we wanted. It's time for pill breakfast. And I'm not just saying this because people should take pills instead of breakfast, of course. You should eat a balanced breakfast, washed down with water or something perhaps a little bit more good for you. There's got to be a better way of saying that. But because many of us have pills in our lives that we must take to remain healthy. Not me, of course. My body is a temple, and it will never die. But take your pills. Can I have lots of vegan food and one enormous raw bleeding hulk of dead cow, please? That's it. That's exactly how it goes down every time. Like, just so you know, the enormous raw bleeding hulk of dead cow is not vegan. Oh, man! But it eats grass. If eat grass, how not plant-based? Is the gym just upstairs here? That's a good bloody question, I'll tell you. Let's find out. We can also go down. You're right. That's a gym right there. Okay then. Well, down I assume is probably where Articuno is. Can we train up downstairs? There'll certainly probably be a new Pokemon for us to catch. One thing I'm mildly concerned about is Shauna's electric, right? Here we are. We're slowing the pace right down immediately. Electric. I just want to see. We're not especially weak to ice, so we should be fine with Shauna here. That should be all right. Oh, look at this, sliding puzzles again. Immediately off to a brilliant start. Ice. Weak to fire. Fire. Where are you, fire? Not weak to ice. Okay, so maybe actually. While we're down here. I know this all seems very obvious. I'm doing my best, everyone. We're learning. Ben is very good at ice-based puzzles. You're damn right! I used to get confused looks from the kitchen of the pub I worked in for asking for the veggie burger with added bacon. They worked really well together. Hey, fair enough, man. Eat what you like. It's all water types and Zubats down here anyway. Okay, well then, let's not have Flame Boy out. Woe betide me for thinking that we're in the ice cave. There's probably some ice stuff going on, right? Oh, okay, this isn't a sliding puzzle at all. It looked sort of shiny. Never mind. Oh boy. Okay, well I'm assuming I need to push this way. Let's do it. Let's have a go. Has he fucked it? He's not fucked it. He's probably not done it right, but he's through. And there's a ball there. Have we still got a repel on from last time? That could explain the complete lack of battles we've gotten ourselves into here. Have we got a repel on? I think we do. We used it to get over here, didn't we? I remember that. There we go. Okay, let's meet some friends. Meow, 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 meow. We don't have one of those. We do not have one of those. Psyduck, would you like to come and play at our house with us? You just have to get in this. You just have to get in this ball. Climb on in. As a vegetarian, I love that people use corn to pad out the meat dishes. It's so nice after decades of people making fun of me for eating rabbit food. Well, that sucks that you had that. And that was really easy. That's a lovely start to the stream. Can we keep him? We can. It's happening. He's being kept. But yeah, corn is replacing meat for a lot of people now. It's more affordable for a start. It has mystical powers, but doesn't recall that it has used them. That is why it always looks puzzled. Psyduck. I would love to give it a nickname. Troweling Badger, good morning to you. Welcome in, my friend. If you're in a position to initiate the naming, then... Whoa! Okay, you did actually get it right. Sorry, I didn't see Troweling Badger do it. Suddenly there were a load of names. Okay. It's Chris who wins with the appropriate quackers. That's lovely, isn't it? Look how far we've come. Look how much we've grown. Remember when we started calling them all hard on? That was funny, wasn't it? And now, look, name appropriate nicknames. That's lovely. Name appropriate nicknames? Animal appropriate nicknames is probably what I should say. Quorn stopped making their breadcrumbed chicken burgers a year ago, and I am still mad. Sucks, man. I find it astonishing that a lot of Quorn's range isn't actually vegan. I just assumed that it was, but they have many things that are just veggie. The one that really caught me out, that I was not surprised by, is the nuggets, because of course they have egg in them for the batter or something. Anyway, it's got egg in, and that kind of shocked me. I'd never really given it much thought, but yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. I just thought, you see Quorn, that's plant-based. Everyone can have that. Not true. Gotta be careful. Good morning, Mickey. Sorry, M20 Icky. How are you? Quackers, go hang out in box 3, my friend. I find it frustrating when Quorn sometimes puts egg in things for no reason. Exactly, and a lot of other things as well. Like, there's a lot of products. We've accidentally segued into vegan time. This happens occasionally on the Pokemon streams. It drives the drinks fairy crazy, and understandably so, where there are a lot of products that are they're so-called accidentally vegan in that they're not advertised as vegan, but they are vegan. They don't have any animal products in. So Oreos are accidentally vegan. Party rings are accidentally vegan. And sometimes they change the recipe and they just put milk in it. So why? Why would you? You've now eliminated a huge potential portion of your customers. Doesn't change the flavor. They're just like, we're going to put milk in it now. Like, okay, all right then. It's weird. I don't really know what the purpose of us being here is. I know there's an Articuno, but for the time being, we're just having a wonder. Bum, 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 bum. Hello. I've got a friend who's dying to meet you. Have you ever gone camping with Pokemon? Good morning. I think it would be better if they accidentally put Milka in things. Wow! That's legitimately what Pippa looks like sometimes when she's lying on my lap. She goes full snake. I don't think I've seen a Linoon before. It's very nice looking. I don't really know what it is. I'm going to guess normal or ground. It's long, isn't it? That is a long Pokemon. Let's have a look. What is Linoon? Let's teach ourselves. It's a normal type. Okay. So really, we'll just hit it. We'll just hit it with a signal beam. Sure, why not? Who gives a shit? Doesn't matter. Oh. All right then. Well, you made Shauna look like a prat, so that's not very nice, is it? It's dig, run. I will, I'm going to, don't worry. I've got time. We have time, okay? Yeah, that's a ground type move. We don't want that, do we? Let's switch. Who are we going for? Killer needs to level up a bit. That's also normal. Go on, Killer. Go on, big boy. Bring it home, mate. I was like, what was that? Did anyone feel that? It's so weird. Crunch it? Sure, let's just crunch. Oh, okay, speedy, huh? A little bit faster than my bit. Oh, yeah, okay, that seems fair. That seems about right for the level of RNG that we expect. What are you doing? You have the gall to recover in front of me? Well, I'm going to take a little potion here. I've got to have a slightly crapper one. Yeah. No. Moo Moo Milk? Let's do it. Slash is a high critical hit chance move. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Billy Lou. Killer just having a milk break briefly. Look, they're doing it again. They've added milk to what was previously a plant-based being. Just added milk for no reason at all. Oh, God. Okay. What can we hit you with? We've really just not got a lot of stuff. We've not got a lot of moves on this boy. Can Snorlax learn any water moves? Like, could we teach it something useful? Because block is fucking pointless. I mean, unless you're catching legendaries that keep running away, of course. But, like, that's not what we're here for. We need something that do big hurt, big fast. Snorlax can surf. Okay. Is Waterfall a more powerful move than Surf? Because we've got Surf on Wet Boy already, but we might need Waterfall at some point, so... Snorlax can Water Gun with Spit. Give him Body Slam. Do we have Body Slam? Where can we get Body Slam from? It can't learn Waterfall. Man, this thing it's so picky, isn't it? Just fucking murder it with it. Oh, God, here we go again. Right, Killer's going to die now. No, okay, that one was fine. I know we got a recharge, but I don't want to look at this furry snake anymore. Yeah, that's what I thought. Camper Pedro. You're strong. Have you ever been camping with Pokemon? All right, Pedro, calm down. We've only just met. Let's just chill. Let's just take it slow here. Well, that was a fun little cave to go through, wasn't it? Seafoam Islands. Have we got anything that's any good, that's better than block. Water pulse. Can you learn that? Would that be good? Hello, Milesy. Surf, water pulse, and rain dancer is only water type moves. Okay, how good is water pulse? Find the TM for ice beam in there. Where is it? Okay, it only does 60. It's not the best, is it? It's not the best. Surf would probably be the best. Okay. Well, I'm not against switching that out. He can't learn Avalanche, can he? That's also not very good, so whatever. In there, I know no more, okay? We'll keep an eye out in there. So, Surf then, we're feeling Surf. You want to see if he's more of a physical attacker or special as well? Okay, well, let's have a look. Let's go check this guy out. We've not done it yet, Milesy. No, we've just segued slightly past the gym to have a look around, have a little poke around the islands. Let's see. Wet Boy, what is going on with you, my friend? Not you. Sorry, Wet Boy, to get your hopes up. Killer, what's going on with you, my not friend? He's definitely more of a physical attacker, right? Is what I'm getting from that. 120. So, we sort of, yeah, we need him to hit things really hard. I don't know what we can give him. I don't know what we can buy for him. I don't know what's left to be found either. And I certainly don't want to be doing stupid mini games for too long. Can he do? Would strength be good for him? Like if he's good at physical attacks, is strength a good physical attack? You know? Awaiting the Pokemon Council's thoughts there. Strength is normal. I know it's a normal type move, but when you say if his attack stat, I'm genuinely asking from a place of ignorance here. I'm looking to learn. If he's got 120 attack versus 80 special attack, what type of move should we be teaching him? Strength is powerful and gets stab? What's stab? So strength goes from effective 80 power to 120 power. Okay, so strength sounds like that might be a good thing to replace block with, right? Potentially? Just as him doing a good move. Strength is good on him. He'll get stab because of the typing. Same type attack boost. Thank you. I was waiting for someone to explain the acronym. Same type attack boost. Cool. Look at this. We're all learning. Everyone in chat seems to know except me. All right, we'll teach him this then. Okay. Killer. Sorry, mate. You're forgetting block. No. Is it worth also teaching him surf to replace like rollout or something? Because I don't think he's ever going to get in a position for rollout to keep going through. And that way, if we need him to, he could be helpful against a fire type, given his defense against fire type moves naturally because of his blubber, which is something I learned last week. So rollout is good against fire types already. Okay, so we'll leave that as is for now then, yeah. Right. You can remove strength from Wet Boy. If you teach to Killer, then you can teach Wet Boy Ice Beam, which would be neat. So Ice Beam is in the cave somewhere. That's our mission. Find it somewhere. I know I can delete moves. Is that not in Blackthorn? There's the HM move deleter. I seem to remember that being the case in the original game anyway. Catch you later, Molly. Good luck with the job search. Hope you're doing well. Let's push this back out of the way then. Northeast corner of the fourth floor. The fourth floor down. Same floor as Articuno for Ice Beam. Whew, okay. Well, we can do our best to get there, I suppose. What level is Articuno? And what Pokemon should I have out that doesn't get destroyed? Is my follow-up question. Whoa! Oh, we can't catch it. Because we got ourselves a Psyduck, didn't we? Bollocks. I should really have Shiny Boy out here, shouldn't I? Getting some levels up. Hello, Matty. I won't tell anyone you're at work. Don't worry. This is our secret. It's level 50, has Ancient Power and Ice Beam, so Shauna should be fine. I've heard that before, friend. I've heard that before. That's advanced Quackers. Quackers with a degree. That's what I was going to do. Switch out. Shiny Boy. Grass should be pretty effective against a lot of the stuff in here, right? So that should be okay. Let's go down here then, I suppose. Hello, Golbat. You're not going to kill my Shiny Boy, are you? That would be terribly irritating. God, I know I'd Google it every bloody week, but it's going to take some time, unless the colouring is really obvious. I mean, poison, yeah, I can see that. That's fair. I can see that now. Poison and flying. But I'm going to have to look every time. Golbat is strong against Shiny Boy. Brilliant. Poison, flying. Yeah, not good, huh? Not good. So, that would, yeah, right. Well, then there's no point, really, is there? Flying equals wings. Well, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Doduo is a flying type, is it not? Huh? Checkmate. Okay, so is there going to be anywhere good to level up Shiny Boy or Bottom? I just feel like they're just going to be continuously out-leveled or out-typed everywhere I go, which sucks. Hey, stop that. Hey, let's use our cool new strength move. Okay, well, if we can remember how to bloody use it. We're going to get a critical hit off Confusion and then knock ourselves out. Kill up. Okay, well done. Well done. Shiny Boy will level up well in Mount Silver. You promise? You promise? We're putting a lot of stock in Mount Silver, aren't we? That's where the leveling's going to happen. I have a horrible feeling that's where some accidental fatalities are going to happen as well in Mount Silver. Let's just get Killer at the front. Come on, Killer. I'll heal you as well as a treat. Does Disco Gary have wings? He's got the little flappy bits here, isn't he? Just imagine that going really fast. Medicine Pocket. Where are we? Accidental fatalities. I say that because I'm going to be distracted. Not my MO, I know. How could I possibly get distracted? I'm going to be playing on fast forward. I'm going to be talking to you guys. We're going to be listening to the lo-fi music. And one of them's going to get one-shotted. Maybe not even one-shotted. They're going to lose a load of health. I'm not going to realise. I'm just going to keep mashing A. And I'm going to look over and it's going to be saying, hey, you want to change Pokemon or do you want to run away? Like, ah, shit. Didn't realise. You can take him back to Victory Road also and run from explosions. That's also true, but I'm so scared of the explosions, you know? Really scared of the explosions. What we got? Oh, it's another side arc. Go on, Killer. Just going to quickly do that. There we go. Great job. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that wouldn't work. I thought I'm going to try anyway. Honestly, if it were me, I wouldn't actually be trying to go for the legendaries right now, but I'm just saying that to cover my ass as a counsellor. I'm not that fussed about getting Articuno, to be honest. I just want Ice Beam, right? That seems to be what everyone is talking about. All the kids are talking about it. Whoa! How did he get even bigger? Impressive. Alright, let's get up here. Oh, it's just a ball! Okay, there's also a ladder there that I didn't realise was there. Okay, back down we go then. Okay, then it's our mission to get Ice Beam Look at Articuno from a safe distance. Take only memories. Don't take souvenirs. Take only memories, right? Preserve Articuno for the next person who comes into the cave. So, especially because by Nuzlocke rules, you can't get it anyway. Ooh! We can bend those rules, but we won't. Why so fast? Why big round boy so slow? Let me just get some easy XP from him. Oh, Ernest, what's up, man? I forget who Ernest is. Hi, Ernest. What's up? What are you saying? Sup? This is Ernest. How are you? My Marill does a great job. Anyway, its fighting spirit is different. It's never lost to any but the strongest Pokemon. What about your Pokemon? Do they have any fighting spirit? Never mind. You don't have to answer. I should know better than anyone just how strong your Pokemon are. Oh, thank you, Ernest. I wasn't sure where that was going. And then he's gone. All right. Cheers, bud. Trainers! Pippa, trainers! Yeah? You gonna... Yeah. New week. Same Pippa. What's up? Oh, well, you gotta let me... Oh, okay. What's up? We've had a storm up here. Past few days, it's been really windy. And Pippa has been braving her catio and going outside. And I just look out, and she looks like that meme of the fox. It Wimdy. That's Pippa. All ruffled up, aren't you? Hmm? Yeah, that's right. Now, are you going to sit down? Or are you going to be very distracting? Hmm? Oh. No, we're not quite there yet. We're just headbutting the microphone a bit. That's it. Yeah, that's going to be awful to listen to. Come on now. I'm doing important business. Important business is happening. You got to make a call here. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, what are you going to do? You want to fuss. Leave that cable alone. Those cables are not for fighting. That's good enough. There we are. I'm going to just sort of force you to sit down. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Right, how do I play around you? That's the thing. I'm going to have to hold my controller up here. Leave it. That, no. The cable's moving. And that is irresistible. Yeah, you caught it. Now you don't need to chase it, okay? Oh, we got slideys. Hey. Hey. Stop fighting the cable. Because it's on my leg and you're going to stab me. Hmm? No, you don't know. There's no thoughts in there. No thoughts in the brain. Right, come on, kill it. Let's get you up a couple of levels, hopefully. Mean look! What a meanie. Okay, what have you got on you? Is it any match for my... Hi. To beat the cold, try warm clothes and a hot drink. What is it? You're back up now. Yeah, you're being very sweet. It's Skier Katie. I don't think I know a Katie in real life. Oh, Pippa. Brilliant timing. With the tail. Well, we've got a slight level disadvantage here, but I suppose we'll just throw a boulder at it. A present for me? Ah. Turns out it was just an attack. I wish you hadn't done that. Oh yeah, that's a good move. That was a good call that we did there, I think. It isn't Pippa's fault that she has knives in her paws. If they happen to find their way into your leg, that's just how it was meant to be. And it does often find its way into my leg. Like now. Like now. Like now. Yeah. How about we get out from under the desk where I can see you and you're not... Because you've not got a lot of height clearance in there and you're sort of... To get down there, you're sort of clawing your way in. There's no need. There you go. You can lie there. Yeah, that's it. That's much better. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Present genuinely has a chance to heal the opponent. That's lovely. Didn't happen, but it's lovely. Ah, all the way out here. You mean down here? Sure, what have you got? Do you want to meet my Snorlax? He's a dickhead, just a fair warning for you. Hey, you're in my way! Right. I suppose we're fighting then. Also, I forgot to say massive thank you to Silac for purchasing a Sports Time Classic hoodie earlier today. I hope it wings its way to you soon and keeps you warm. My own hoodie is on its way now. It's been dispatched. Very exciting. Okay, how do you feel about strengthening this thing? Strengthening this thing. I know it's not a type advantage as such, but, you know, why not? Just try and hurt it. Just try and hurt it. There we go. Just lob it around like it's a stupid spiky ball. That didn't actually work at all. Cloyster, I assume, is just water, right? Is there something that Cloyster could possess that would be dangerous or frightening to us? Oh, it's water and ice. Okay. Water and ice, but you have thick fat. Okay, so there also is fire and ice that it counters. That's pretty cool. Can we crunch it? Just for fun? Did that do anything? I looked away for a second. Did we miss? It's extremely physically defensive, but it'll melt to a special attack. Well, we don't have one of those, but we can just Giga Impact it. Hey, now. Okay, we're going to keep doing this, are we? You're going to keep this up. Okay, let's... Oh, killer. This could be a bit of a battle of attrition, couldn't it? I do wish you'd stop protecting yourself so that I could crunch you. There we are. Okay, we're making some progress. Keep crunching. Okay, I'm gonna do a tactical heal here. A little bit of milk for killer there. There we go. Stop with the spikes. There we go. Great job, killer. That's a lot of XP. Deserved. We've got Dugong coming in. Is Dugong ice and water? Or just ice? Water and ice. Okay, so... So it's probably Shauna. Let's go, Shauna. Oh, don't switch. Oh, okay. Well, forgot about the spikes. Ow. That's okay. It's not too bad. Level 50 Dugong. Very cool, my dude. Shauna's too quick for you, though. Zap. Nice. We did it. Sean's done. Get out of here, Sean. Get discharged, idiot. Damn right. Oh, we got another friend. How is... Killer's looking fine. That's fine. Okay. Hey, what's up? What did you come all the way out here for, I wonder? We probably should have brought an escape rope with us, shouldn't we? I don't know if we have one. Might just have to use a rappel and make our way back out again. Oh, it's another dugong. We got any ground moves? No, we don't. Not got any water moves. We got a rock move though. Let's try that. Hey! This fucking guy. This guy rolling out all over the place. Let's try again. Yeah, ow. Hey. Firstly, not nice. Secondly, we're going to do this to you now. You're looking at the chart backwards again, I think. In what way? How am I looking at it backwards? Am I looking at it backwards? No, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at the fire one. I thought it was the last one I had open. He is weak to rock, though. To be fair. water and ice, weak to rock, right? I'm going to switch out, though, because I don't like this. This makes me nervous. So, let's just get Shauna back out here. It's time for this idiot to get discharged. Yeah, hi. Welcome back. Different Pokemon up here now. Nah. Bet you feel pretty silly. Lovely little leftovers for Shauna. Discharge. Idiot. Gotcha. Chomp chomp. What else you got, mate? Or was that it? Lapras. Oh, you can stay out, Shauna, as a treat. You can stay out. We've got to melt this idiot. You think you're rare? Not anymore. There's bloody loads of you. Get discharged, idiot. I'm going to make you extinct again. That's right. You can tell them all that I said that. All of them. I don't know who. The wizards? Tell them. Laprases are going extinct because of me. I'll keep it up. I won't be stopped. Heads up, by the way, that next week's... Oh, it's Ernest again. I just spoke to Ernest. I don't need to talk to Ernest again. Just a heads up that next week's Pokemon stream will still be on a Monday, but it's going to be slightly later in the day. It will be from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. So it'll be an afternoon stream. Just so you're aware. It'll reflect that in all the social media posts and so on, but yeah, it's not going to be at 11 a.m. next week as a one-off. Boo, 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 boo. Didn't mean to do it to that one. Moving too quickly. Too quickly. God, look at the HP difference between Killer and Shauna. Mental. Mental. Hello, Chiluminati. Good morning to you. Welcome in. Right, we now go down to floor 2. Or is this technically floor 3? Difficult to say. Not entirely sure. Boo, 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 boo. Well, there's another ladder going down. Let's just go down. It goes down. Robert, it goes down. Oh, it's a bloody Golbat again. Hi, Deadeye Minis. How you doing? Stream has been going swimmingly. It has. We're about to go swimming, actually. I think. It's very cold down here, but we're going to go swimming anyway. Bloody lunatics. Whoa. Lobbing this Golbat around like a child. Not quite enough. Let's crunch it. Oh, Killer, come on. Oh, Killer. Oh my god, what is wrong with this boy today? He's having an absolute nightmare. Full restore then. Oh, you're an asshole. This bat is a dickhead. Good job, Killer. You did it. There we go. That's why I'm grateful for the fast forward button sometimes. Is this it? This might be it. This might be what we're looking for. Again, we've got to go through a bloody level 40 go about this pig in time. Strength. Just do it again, mate. Just do it again. Just do it again. There we go. Hooray! Let's go get rid of that stinky strength that Wet Boy has. You know, it wasn't that far to get. We may as well just fight the things on the way out, mightn't we? Mightn't we? Just get some XP as we make our way back out. Nice beam. Morning, Tori. How you doing? We're just having a wander around the Seafoam Island caves. We got ourselves Ice Beam. We've specifically decided not to go for Articuno after the Suicune debacle the other week. Whee! And now we're making our way back out. We're going to go... Oh, no. Can I get out? Oh, yes, I can. We're going to go and teach Ice Beam to Wet Boy because Killer, now knows Strength. That's the gist. That's the gist. All right, level 34. This one should be no problem. Just strength it around. Oh, you've been confused. You've done it anyway. Oh, what a legend. He's got it. Getting close to level 50. If we can leave here level 54, then that would be great. It seems that may well happen. Oh, it's a golden duck. It always annoyed me. Right, I say annoyed. That's far too strong of a term. I know it's technically gold duck, not gold duck. But I always thought it was weird that Psyduck is yellow, which is much closer to gold. And then gold duck is blue. I mean, it's got some gold on it. But it should be the gold one. Maybe. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. Inconsequential, really. Come on. Level 54. It's 100% gold duck. Solid gold duck. That's what it is. A golden uck. Killer strength made it possible to move boulders around, I know. If you did want to get the birds, I would recommend picking up some dusk balls because they're all in caves. The reason I was a bit concerned about this is the idea of being down there with a legendary trying to catch it for dozens of turns. Yeah, see, that's absolutely my concern as well. We managed to scrape through with Suicune, but it was a bit, you know, it was a bit dicey, wasn't it? A bit dicey. And a situation that, quite frankly, we don't need to put ourselves in. If we have a disaster and we decide Articuno would make a good addition to the team, we can always come back and get it. We know where it is. We have the technology. Strength. And that should get us to level 50. Oh, no, sorry. We haven't killed it. I thought we had. There we go. Come on now. Hooray! That's a big, strong boy. Not as big or as strong as our chonk boy, but never mind, you know. So, we are... Oh, no, we're not. We're not going in there. Sorry, we're not doing your gym just yet, my dude. We are busy. That's going to be a Wet Boy special in there. Go up a few levels, hopefully. Let's fly ourselves over to Blackthorn, then. Do you guys want to take the train, or should we fly there? I know we could fly there in a matter of moments, but taking the train's lovely. And then we can go check in on our friends in the daycare centre, by which I mean not let them out, but just wave at them through the glass. It's Celadon Saffron, isn't it? We'll go by the train. Just... Hello in there, Pope Leo. How you doing? Just raised in captivity. Awful, awful situation. He might be one of our older Pokemon, actually. Pope Leo. Maybe older than Shauna. Just not in the party. The boat gets more trainers. True, but trainers are scary. That's my counterpoint. And we're so immeasurably wealthy that we don't even need the money. Right, everyone got your ticket? It's time to catch the train. Time to catch the train! Ah. Passengers need to go through... Oh, you ready for a four ping? Can I get a four ping? Oh, ping fwip. Shit, I got it wrong. I don't catch the train enough, clearly. Ping fwip! Should I get a return or a single ticket? Get a return. We'll come back on the train as well. This train is about to leave for Goldenrod City. I know. And we're on it. Let's go. Pope Leo was a topical reference at the time. Yeah, there it is. The tiny, tiny bullet train. It's more of a shuttle, really, isn't it? Lovely. I love the attention to detail that it sort of lowers and raises from the tracks, you know, with its maglev technology. Ping fwip! Triple H, the accent is on the H. Triple H. H. We have arrived at Goldenrod. Goldenrod, the accent is on the O. Which one? Months later and I'm still confused. Goldenrod, Golden Road. Or is it Golden Rood? Golden Rood? Rood? Who knows? I don't. Don't ask me. I don't know. Oh, they're not even outside today. Never outside. Hi, Pope Leo and Don Fan. How are you doing in there? Are you well? I mean, they look happy-ish. How many levels have they gone up? Ah, it's you. Good to see you. Now, about your Pokemon. By level, your Pope Leo has grown by about 14. Snout Boy is 11. What if we took them out just to have a little inspect, and then we could stick them straight back in there? So. We'll quickly give them a brief reprieve, and then we'll let them back out. We'll pop. Whoop. Wet Boy and Flame Boy can just temporarily just have a little snooze. Have a little snooze. There we go. These guys are going to come out the daycare center gasping for air, and then we're going to shove them straight back in again. Stormy weather, Ben. They can't be outside. That's true. It would be irresponsible. I'm glad that the old lady here is doing the appropriate stuff. Oh, it's you. Good to see you. Yeah, we just spoke. I would like my Pokemon back. Wow. Okay, we can actually see the level there. Level 45 Pope Leo. That could be very handy if we need it to be. And Snout Boys is 36 isn't bad. 1,500 for 14 levels is an obscenely good value. They work way too hard for that amount of money. Let's see what we're dealing with here. How have you fucked up our Pokemon? Met at level 5 on May the 13th. That was very early on. Very early on. Runaway enables sure get away from wild Pokemon. We've got Hyper Fang, Super Fang, Double Edge, and Endeavor. We've got a normal, clean sweep there. Snout Boy, sturdy. It is protected against one-hit KO attacks. Okay. Takedown, rollout, slam, assurance. Nothing to write home about, really. Nothing to write home about, but you guys can go. May the 13th be with you. That's it. That's the famous phrase, guys. Yes, take my boys again. Sorry, Pope Leo, you're going back. Please. Don't send me back. You must go back. Alright, let's get our friends back out and go delete strength, I suppose. Withdraw. We want a Wet Boy. And a Flame Boy. There we go. Donphan learns Earthquake at level 46 if you wanted a Wobbler anytime soon. You know I want a Wobbler. That was part of the attraction of Chunk Boy, is how good he was wobbling. He was one of the better Wobblers I've ever seen, quite frankly. One of the greatest Wobblers of all. Right. Blackthorn City is up here. You back again? Yeah. 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 You not got big screams for me today, just little chirps. What do you want? You don't know. You don't know. You don't. You have no idea what you want. Okay. His house will have a sign outside of it. I'm assuming it's this one. It's the Move Deleter. Hi. Hi, Pippa. No, not on the keyboard. Not on the keyboard. Jesus, not while I'm clicked into the Pokemon window. Do not press random buttons while I'm playing Pokemon, please. Let's save it. Let's save it right now. She's usually very good. She knows that essentially the keyboard is a no-go zone. It's dangerous. You go on there, you get hissed at. You don't go on the keyboard. I don't actually hiss at her, to be clear. No. But she just put 2 of her back paws all the way across the keyboard. Hello. The ultimate moves. Shall I teach them to your Pokemon? No, I don't have a heart scale. You, though. Ah, it is you again. Would you like me to teach the best dragon type move? Yes? Ah. Okay, well, who can delete my moves? Is it Is it him or is it you? With a heart scale, yeah, okay. Okay, he's the... How many people are in this house? This is a crammed business right here. I imagine they're happier with the nice old lady than the outside space than they play in than they would be crammed into tiny balls and forced to fight, putting their lives at risk at the whim of some 10-year-old. That's true, but it's Bonklin. He's the Pokemon League champion. And he never gets his Pokemon killed either, which is a real distinguishing factor. So, you've come to make me force your Pokemon to forget some moves? Yes, I have. Which Pokemon should forget a move? It's gonna be... No, it's not. Not that one. Sorry, my mistake. It's not that one. Can I pick a different one, please? Yes. It's the Wet Boy. Help me out with my Wet Boy, please. We are forgetting Strength. Yes, we are. That's it. Forget. The move Strength. Should that move be forgotten? Yes. It worked perfectly. Your Pokemon has forgotten the moves, has forgotten Strength completely. They are just floppy noodles. No, but what's that? You want your Pokemon to have no bones? Here you go. Here's your jelly Pokemon with no bones in anymore. Ice Beam. Could delete Surf too. Switch it for Waterfall. Teach Surf to Snorlax. Happy to do that. How does the council feel? How are we feeling about that? Ice Beam. Teach Ice Beam to a Pokemon. Yes. Wet Boy. Ba-da-da-da. So Waterfall is essentially a more powerful Surf, right? Is it? 80 and 100? The Surf's pretty good, man. Waterfall Physical Surf Special. Okay. And it's a shame that Killer can't learn Waterfall, given how physical it is. Waterfall is physical and Wet Boy has a technically better physical attack, but it doesn't make a ton of difference. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm happy with it as it is for now. We could always change it up in a bit, but hopefully we'll be alright. Surf is handy for double battles. I hate double battles so much. Hopefully we won't encounter too many more of those. Hello, Veraxis the Witch! Thank you for popping in. Hope you're doing well. Imagine Snorlax on a surfboard and then him trying to swim up a waterfall. I love it. I'm imagining it right now and it fills me with a great deal of joy. Right, enough mucking about. You guys are going to the war zone, by which I mean you're going to fight Blaine. And yes, we could fly over there right now, but the train. The train. We'll need Waterfall eventually in the team for Mount Silver. Killer would not make good use of Surf in battle because his special attack is so much lower than physical. Right, so we need to teach Waterfall to someone. It's probably going to be Wet Boy. Or we bring someone else in who just gets us through. But we're going to need everyone. We're going to need everyone on deck for the Mount Silver run, aren't we? Ping for Whip. Let's go. Oh, enjoy the attractive and magnetic journey. Thank you. Thank you very much. Train time. Off we go. So who are we going to eventually teach Waterfall to then? I think it can only go to Wet Boy in terms of people who we need in our party for Mount Silver. But that means it has to come at the sake of another move. So what gets cut? The accent is on the A. Saffron. Saffron. Body Slam's not that great, but we can get rid of that for sure. Psychic's good. Psychic has helped us out in a number of battles, so maybe it comes at the expense of Body Slam then. Yes? Yes? Eventually. Not now, though. We've got other business to attend to. So let's crack on. Fly. Why can I not fly to the Seafoam Islands? This is ridiculous. So I'm gonna... I can't remember if I healed up, so I'm gonna quickly do that, and then we're gonna use a repel to get across to Blaine. And hopefully the plan is Wet Boy clears out all the trainers, Wet Boy clears out all the Pokemon. If Rapidash gets a chance to bounce, we switch out to Shauna. Yes? And just let Shauna do some attacks for a bit and then maybe switch back. I think. Let me know what you make of that, Council. Or do we switch to Killer? Let it bounce off him. Shauna will eat the flying type move. Okay. Then that is it. I bet you guys want to fight me so bad, but I knocked you all out last week because I'm so good. God, I'm starting to feel a bit nervous. Why am I feeling nervous? I hate this. This isn't fair. Pokemon shouldn't elicit this kind of feeling in me. This should be a delight. Next thing we play is going to be a nice story-focused ROM hack, I tell you that much. I'm not giving any more battle advice since my I think Chunk Boy should go first against Snorlax. It will be fine, high-pitched voice. Okay, it'll be fine. It's going to be fine. Hello. A white lab coat is a researcher's life. We may be living in a cave like this, but we never forget to do the laundry. What? What are you talking about? That's a crazy thing to say. Oh, well, you can't deny he's a scientist. Look at him. He's got a little thing there. Mad. Mad scientist, really. No, it doesn't cut my attack. My attack's really good. We're probably not going to be as fast as this Arcanine. Or maybe we are. Don't worry, this is legally distinct, Flame Boy. We don't know this guy. We don't know this guy. Put it out of your mind. Don't think too much about it, okay? We've never seen that guy before in our lives. Who is he? Don't know. That was nice and easy. It's pure white in my head. Oh, look, I just noticed his lab coat's all torn at the bottom and stuff. This white lab coat makes me feel like I have become smarter for some reason. Okay, and then he moved out of my way. Hey, there's some strange guys down here, huh? Real odd customers. Wow, to see a gym in a cave like this, I'd love to explore it. My dude, you work at the gym. This is your job, surely. Oh, it's a nerd. He's got that thing. And we've got this guy. Let's go. Thank you for my Kadabra on the trading card game. Trading card game pocket ban. Only 4 more to complete the genetic apex set. Oh, amazing. Happy to help. I've got quite a few spares, so even if I don't have anything wish listed, if you have something you want, feel free to just initiate a trade, and if I have it, I will send it your way, for sure. I just noticed, by the way, Blaine's Magmar does know Thunder Punch. Not sure if there's a contingency in place for that, but Shauna should handle it as well if you're worried. I didn't realise that. That's a good spot. Yeah, he does have Thunder Punch. That is of concern. I do worry about that. So you reckon Shauna then? Shouldn't even take the risk. I feel like Wet Boy can probably have a good go at Rapidash. Assuming it doesn't fly, but Magmar could go for that Thunder Punch immediately. So yeah, maybe we switch to Shauna to take out Magmar. And what have we got? Has Shauna got anything that will do more damage? She's got Bug. That's not good. Rock. Obviously Electric. The rock one will do. Okay. Sweet. All right. Shauna then. Shauna it is. Bitterness leads to improvement tomorrow. Is that right? That doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about bitterness to correct you. If you smell, etc. Precisely. Blaine may have lost his gym, but he never gives up. His perseverance is what motivates me. Alright, bring out your fire, Pokemon. Let's have a look at it. One of these guys is going to know a thunder move, isn't it? That one's going to know a thunder move, and it's going to kill my wet boy. Everything is a bonus. Everything is a bonus. Everything is a bonus. Everything is a bonus. The thing we need to hold on to here is the hope that Wet Boy will move first. Because as long as Wet Boy can move first, he's going to be alright. That's not a lot of XP. Okay, thanks, Lyndon. Do you remember in Gen 1 when this gym was all trivia quizzes? I kind of do. It's been a long time. Cinnabar Island was so exciting. They had the fossil place. They had the burned down Cinnabar mansion with Team Rocket at the bottom. It was cool. You could also catch Missing No here. Hello. I am in the middle of collecting battle records. Can you help me? And Mewlore. Yes, there was Mewlore here. That's very true. It's Super Nerd Waldo. That's fascinating. I didn't think they came like that. What is that thing? That doesn't look like a fire type. Oh, it's fire and ground. That should be fine, right? Should be fine to just wash this thing away. Yeah, see you later. See you later. I'm getting less and less XP as we go on here. I'm not done measuring data. Waldo, why don't you go get lost somewhere and wear your stripy shirt, huh? Got him. I didn't expect you to be so good. Who in the world are you? I'm fucking Bonklin. I'm Bonklin, you doofus. Ooh, you look easily defeated. That's not right. Defeatable, I think, is probably the correct grammar, but maybe defeated is technically right. It's Super Nerd Merle who has a Mag Cargo. We're going to face one of these. This is probably Blaine's first Pokemon we're going to tackle as well. And I think it's level 54, so we're not far off. Yeah, we're not far off a training run here with this guy. Loving these one-hit kills. Feels so great. I didn't win. Yeah, because I'm not easily defeated. Pardon me, I failed to sense how strong you are. Yeah, get out of my way. It's Jonklin Jane, the most beatable champion in Nuzlocke history. Oh, poor JC. JC's great. I've always been a JC fan. We lost the gym on Cinnabar Island and felt lost before we came here. Now fight me! Alright, I thought we were unveiling trauma to one another there, but scientist Daniel wants to send out Ninetales. Can this Ninetales fly? We'll find out. No, Rapidash. I confuse the two sometimes. They're very different. Oh. So you think you're fast, huh? Tsunami! It's super effective. Okay. Oh, the nerves have arrived. The nerves have arrived. It's time. We take a step back when we are defeated. Don't you think we are downright honest? Never put us in the same category as scientists who help bad guys. To be fair, the scientists did... Well, that's not actually that helpful at all. The scientists did help the bad guys in the original Cinnabar Island. Not good. I bet these are some of them as well. Right, we've now faced everyone. So, assuming it's Magcargo first, we've got Wet Boy. If it's Magmar second with Thunder Punch, we've got Shauna. Rapidash, we're going for Wet Boy. As soon as Rapidash tries to use Bounce, we switch back to Shauna. That's the plan. I don't think Wet Boy didn't really take much damage at all. Is life and death the difference between 10 HP being had? I'm not taking the risk. I'm going to force feed this guy a super potion. And Killer is a backup for all of them. I don't want Killer to have a redemption arc. I don't. He doesn't deserve it. Okay. Hi, Blaine. I like your shorts. Call me Shorts Boy. Hey, you! My gym on Cinnabar Island was burned down by the eruption, but I will not give up. Take a look at this cave. We have turned it into a gym, and I am still acting as a gym leader. I will give you the gym badge if you manage to defeat me. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's do it. Leader Blaine. We got Blaine. We got Mad Cargo. We knew you would have that. I googled it. I googled you. Wet Boy, do your grim work, my man. Good. Okay. We are switching to Shauna. Right, I want you to throw some rocks at this thing, Shauna, okay? I want you to throw some rocks at them real good. Throw all the rocks. Go. Sunny Day does not bother me, man. Doesn't bother me. Power Gem! Oh yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Can we go again? Ah, you cheeky boy. Okay, well, that's fine. We did a lot of damage with Power Gem last time. Sunny Day does make water weak, though. Fair warning. Okay. So this might be a Shauna job through and through. Just for safety. Sunlight is still strong. Yeah. Blaine. Blaine. Come now. Eventually the sunlight's going to run out. Blaine, I swear to God. Okay, well that's annoying. Shauna. Good job. No, I thought it said that Shauna had done it. Oh, Shauna. Come on, bud. You got this. That's handy. Just not even going to bother with the... Not even going to bother waiting for it to subside on its own. Let's just crack on. Don't think there's much you can do to me, Magmar. He said, speaking way too soon. Oh. Didn't enjoy that. Didn't enjoy that at all. Okay, the sunlight has now gone. So, we're full restoring. We're staying calm. And hopefully he just doesn't do that again and we can hit another move. Look, you used 2 full restores, so I get 1 as well, okay? Thunder Punch. We were waiting for that. That's nothing. That means nothing to me. I'm going to eat my leftovers. No. What if we just discharge at it? Oh, you're such an arsehole. Oh, Shauna. Come on, bud. Do I just persevere? It could be an issue if he uses overheat again, though. Oh, don't like being confused. No, he's used overheat again. Okay, that did less than last time. We should have just waited and used a full restore, but never mind. We've got a max potion we can use instead. Okay. Overheat drops special attacks so he can't hurt you as much now. That's great. Oh, you're such an asshole. Why are you like this? Come on. Discharge. He's going to do a Thunder Punch as well, which does nothing. Shauna, come on, man. Shauna, I really need you to pull it together, bud. You're letting me down a bit here, buddy. Come on. We've got loads of full restores. Let's just... Right. That's fine. That's doing nothing now. Okay, Shauna, get in there and discharge. Oh, God's sake. Shauna, why? Oh! Ugh! Come on. Right. Okay, we're good. We've got it. I think it said that I just lost confusion as well because I fast-forwarded through, so... Right, we're not going into this next fight with quite as much health as I would have liked, but, you know. So we're switching back out for Wet Boy now and hope that we get to use Surf before it uses Bounce, and if not, then we switch back to Shauna. Right, here we go. I'll show you the spirit of this cave, Jim. Okay. Absolute bastard. All right. So we are switching immediately. We're going back to Shauna. Okay, that's great. And that's even better. Should I take a moment to heal up? I feel like I should. I know we've not lost a lot of health, but... now I should probably just attack, shouldn't I? Oh! The choices. Power gems. Hopefully he gets a limited amount of full restores that he can technically use per battle. Yes. We can still do it. Don't say that. You're scaring me. You're scaring the children. And you can't still do it because Shauna's got you. Go, Super Team Bonklin. God damn. Who made it so sweaty in here? Whew. So you get for having caffeine for breakfast as well, I suppose. Congrats, you beat an old man with only double the amount of Pokemon. Hey, at least he gets to revive his at the Pokemon Center. I don't. Awesome. I have burned out. Take this Volcano badge. Here, I'll give you this too. It's called Overheat. It has a slight drawback, but it's powerful and well worth it. I don't think so. I just saw it in action. It's not worth it at all. Whew. Really poked his mon right up the wrong. I did lose this time, but I'm going to win next time. When I rebuild my Cinnabar gym, we have to hold a rematch. Okay, old man. See you later. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Repel's effect wore off. Oh, no. Oh, Christ. Right, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go and see a man about a Tim. I need a wee. I'm going to go to the toilet. And then we're going to plan out our battle against Blue. Because if we go and chat with him now, he'll be heading back to his gym, I believe. His James. And while our Pokemon aren't quite ready to face him yet, it'd be good to know what the plan of attack is. So that'll be our mission. Where is he? He's still up here, isn't he? Hey, Blue. You want to see my cool new badge? If you want to battle me for real, come to Viridian Gym. I'll be waiting for you. And just like that, he disappeared. Alright, see ya. Bye. Okay, let's do a heal. And a save. And a save. Alright? I'll say now you have all the right types to cover it, but it might be good to grind a little. Cool. That's pretty much where I'm at as well. I think our party is fairly decent in terms of bases covered. It's a leveling issue. And we need to find somewhere to effectively level up, which is proving pretty tricky. We can't get into Mount Silver yet, so this will be the last... I want to say tedious grind. All grinding is tedious, but this will be the last grind where we're going up against lower Pokemon, so it takes a bit longer. Hi, Pips. You just don't know what to do with yourself today, do you? Right, I'm going to go see Tim. I will be back momentarily. Don't go anywhere. An emergency strategic planning meeting happens in 5 minutes, okay? It's going to be fun. Yeah? It's funny, as soon as I sit down, she reins it back in, but as soon as I stood up, the screams were loud. Very excited, weren't you? You thought we were going to go hang out, or I was going to come outside with you. She loves it when people come out into the catio with you because it's her pack is hunting outside, but not really. Yeah. And of course the kitchen means food, so a standing up person is always more exciting than a seated person. Okay, let's take stock of Blue's bad boys. Pippa, I can hear you screaming over there. You can chill. It's all right. So, we have got... I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what we're dealing with. This is it. This is Pippa. She's running into something downstairs. I don't know what it is. This is what we're going up against here. So we need a strategy, a plan. So up first we've got Executor. Now, understandably for that one, it's probably Flame Boy, isn't it? Flame Boy should do the job, no problem. Flame Boy could do the job right now. Arcanine. That's a job for Wet Boy. I don't think we should have any problems with that one. And honestly, I think Wet Boy could probably take that right now as well. Rhydon. Starts to get a little more complicated here. I would say Wet Boy, but we've also got Thunderfang. So who's going to take on Rhydon? Who's going to take a Rhydon? Flame Boy for Executor, Wet Boy for Rhydon. You'll outspeed it, so it doesn't matter about the Thunderfang. Okay. That's a fair point. I thought, that thing, I know it's made of rock. Looks kind of fast, though. Wet Boy for Machamp, but with some caution about the Thunder Punch. I'm scared, though. I'm scared about the Thunder Punch. Is the Thunder Punch not terrifying? The Thunder Punch scares the crap out of me. Let's get them all written down. Machamp. Yeah, would that not be a job for Shiny Boy, the Machamp, with a bit of leveling? Or are we in trouble from some of the moves it knows? And then, of course, we got Disco Gary as well. Sorry, Pisco Gary. Gyarados. That's a Shauna job for sure. That thing's dead. And Pidgeot is a Shauna job as well. So yeah, I think the only ones that we're really gonna... The ones we're really gonna have trouble with are Rhydon and Machamp. Those are the ones that scare me. Because that Thunder Punch is frightening. We do have Bottom. We do have Bottom. Bottom can fly, which is also obviously cause for concern for the Thunder Punch as well. Does Bottom have any flying type moves in the moment? Of course it does. It has Fly. This one doesn't have Cross Chop though, so it can't hit us in the sky. We do also have Killer, yeah. Someone said Killer with Surf for Rhydon. I'm complete... Oh, God. Ah, ow, Pippa. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you shouldn't have jumped up from that angle. That was all claws and absolutely no chance of success. You should know that. You're a cat. Speaking of type disadvantages, a claw in leg. Okay, Machamp has no guard, so it can hit during flight. Okay, so it doesn't even matter. Cross Chop doesn't even matter. Okay. Damn, I'm completely convinced that Rhydon will go down in one surf because it's 4 times weak and it has very low speed, so you'll go first and kill it. Okay. Man. Claw is super effective against Flash. Isn't it bloody just? You get undressed for a shower and you see loads of like scabs on your leg. Like, where have those come? Oh, I remember. It's because I own a cat. That's why. Tiny needle claws every day. So Exeggutor, Flame Boy. Arcanine, Wet Boy. Rhydon, Wet Boy. Machamp, Wet Boy. Was it Wet Boy for Machamp as well? Is that what we were doing? What move are we going to do to Machamp? Because Machamp's fighting, right? Oh, Psychic. Oh, okay, right. Let me make a note of that. Because the rest of them make a lot of sense to me. Because that's just their type advantage. Their general type advantage anyway. But yes, Wet Boy having Psychic would be good. Okay, so we've got Exeggutor, Flame Boy, just a flame move. Arcanine, Wet Boy, wet move. Rhydon, Wet Boy, wet move. Machamp, Wet Boy, Psychic. Gyarados, Shauna, electric move. Pidgeot, Shauna, electric move, right? If we're using those 3, quite frankly, we're practically in a position levels-wise to take them on right now. But Machamp is scary. I don't like Machamp. Machamp killed Judas. I'm also scared of Rhydon, but if Rhydon is big and slow, yeah, the speed is very slow. 45 speed for Rhydon. And our Wet Boy is a higher level, and I know there's stuff in the way. Don't worry, I'm aware. I'm just having a quick look. Summary. Yeah, let me get this out of the way for you. Our speed is significantly higher, so we are going to go first, and hopefully we're just going to take it out in one hit. If we're not taking it out in one hit, Wet Boy is dead. Wet Boy is gone. So... Oh. Pidgeot is also weak to rock. Also higher than Machamp. You mean speed? I mean, Pidgeot's speed, yeah, is going to be higher than Machamp's. Significantly higher. It's 10... According to this, we can see 101 is the speed of his Pidgeot. And Shauna's speed is 85. So... It is going to move first, but it's not going to do anything that's going to cause Shauna too many problems. And Wet Boy is faster than Machamp. Machamp as well, yeah. 55 speed for Machamp. Okay, it's a risky plan, but all the plans are going to be risky from now on, because we're not the only trainers who can teach their Pokemon a move that doesn't align traditionally with their type. But yeah, if we can move first, which we should, then hopefully they're done. But yes, Wet Boy is the person who's going to be in the most danger. And so Wet Boy has got to be the focus of our leveling up, which I think means we need to take a trip to Victory Road and kill things as many times as possible. That 101 is base speed, which is not how it appears on the status screen, so it's not actually 101, but don't worry too much about that. Oh, okay. So this seems doable. We've got the party for it. Again, at some point, probably after we defeat him, we get to go to Mount Silver, where there's lots of high-level Pokemon. We will finally be able to train up Shiny Boy and Bottom and Killer. But for now, the focus is absolutely leveling up Wet Boy. I mean, Shauna is probably an appropriate level to be absolutely fine. As is Flame Boy. We could get Flame Boy to level 60, I suppose. It will be fine! Even higher pitched voice. It will. It's going to be fine, guys. So let's go to Victory Road. Let's grind up our Wet Boy a few levels. And then Flame Boy can get up to level 60 as a treat. And making Flagesh our main, right? Oh god, Flagesh. Lest we forget about Flagesh. Okay, I like this plan. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate your guidance. It helps a lot. And Flagesh, too. What's going on, guys, with the Flageshes? You're bloody mad, aren't you? Tully, you got anything good for us? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh! Oh! Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Oh! YB1, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, guys. How on earth are you? Did you have a lovely stream? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, YB1. Did you have a lovely stream? What were you playing today? Hope you're all well. I'm Ben. I'm playing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. We are right at the end of the Kanto region at the moment. We've got one more gym badge to get. We were just strategizing. Because look at this terrifying team that we've got to go up against. And if you're unfamiliar with the rules of a Nuzlocke, if any of my Pokemon faint, they're dead. I can't use them anymore. And so it's really high stakes now. We've got some pretty high level Pokemon on our team, and if we lost them, it would be devastating, quite frankly. It's been devastating every time we've lost a Pokemon, but welcome in, guys. We're about to head off and do some leveling up. So Bird is not that scary. Bird is not that scary, you're right. But there are a couple there that are downright terrifying, and I don't like it. And we're going to be going up against type disadvantages. I got it right today. See, I'm using the right vernacular. Hello there, I hope you enjoyed your break. I was playing Dark Pictures Devil in Me. It was a slow start, and then I killed someone at the end of the stream. Oh, I hope you're enjoying it. The Dark Pictures games are a bit wonky, but I love them. I don't play them by myself, but like as a party game, I fucking love those games. They are such good value for getting people around and having an evening playing through those games. I hope they never stop making them, even though they never review very well. Right, to Victory Road. Did we heal everyone? Yes, we did. Bottom, fly us. Bum, 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 bum. It's the melancholy Cinnabar Island music is a bit sad, isn't it? Because it's all gone. It's all gone. I'm hoping 2080 is good. Well, see, here's the weird thing. I'm hoping 2080 is bad. Because I think I'd enjoy that more. If it's good, brilliant. If it's bad, doesn't matter. I'm there. I'm there regardless. I just want it to sell enough that they can make more. Because I love them. I usually find them very fun. My favourite is probably the Quarry. I'm enjoying the close quarters of the hotel so far. The hotel is a fun one. I do like the Murder Hotel. The House of Ashes is a good one too. I've played Little Hope way too many times. That feels like the one that's meant to be actually the scariest, but then it's all a bit daft, really. And the first one, I think, is probably their weakest one. But they're great. And if you really want to go for a deep pull, you need to buy yourself a copy of Hidden Agenda, which is made in exactly the same style, but it was for mobile. So it was one of their PlayLink games. So you play it on the console, and then you download a companion app, and everyone votes on the choices. It's great, really good. But I think the app's been delisted, so you need to download the app to your phone from a third-party website that keeps that stuff, which is a shame because it's PlayStation actively killing off game preservation, and no one talks about it. But Hidden Agenda is great, even if it's not a spooky game. Isn't PlayLink dead? Yeah, but it lives on in here. I've still got. I'll fucking show you. I've still got the apps downloaded. My little gaming folder there. Look at those PlayLink games you can sort of see. And now whenever anyone comes over, I'm like, hey, should we play a PlayLink game? They're like, I can't download the app. So, well, that sucks. It's just me. I'm the only one who can play. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Boo, 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 boo. My friends and I always played the trivia one. Oh, knowledge is power. Oh, we can't now, easily. Play that as a family at Christmas. My dad loves it. He loves doing an imitation of like the little power-ups that you can grief other players with. Bombles. Gloop. You just hear him in the kitchen just going, gloop. Great. Really good stuff. Okay. It's time to roll the chill music as we do some leveling up here. There we go. We are rocking and we are rolling. Let's do this thing. I still have the old Sony Rewards app from before Stars replaced it. Stars also shut down. That it did. And you're talking to, like, it may well be you as well, one of the only people who regularly checked in with PlayStation Stars. That's me. It's me. It's the guy. Now, I've realised I've still got the XP share on, which I should probably turn off, but maybe I'll go until Killer goes up a level, and then I'll turn it off. What level are you grinding to? Maybe 65? 65 might be a good place to stop. I know it looks slow at the moment, but again, I've got the EXP share on, so it's sharing it. Oh, the pipper hair's gone up my nose, and there's Killer leveling up. Pardon me. Just going to itch my nose slightly. Living in cat fur house is not always as much of a joy as it should be. Drop it, Killer. Drop it. Psychic on Batboy. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We don't need to be doing well here. We just need to kill things as fast as possible. So if I can just mash A without having to press down as well, that's what I'm going to do. It's just nice. It's just nice being that much higher of a level, isn't it? That you can just smash through things. But PP. I'm sorry about your PP. I'm just going to move the moves around. No, I'm not actually. I can't, can I? You can't do it in battle anymore. I don't mind. I don't mind. For the sake of wasting seconds going down and then going back to the Pokemon Center. I mean, it's just, you know, it's nothing. It's all right. We're all good. This one's for you, though. Did you enjoy that? There you go. Mistopheles, thank you so much for the resub. 5 months. If nothing else, your Jericho stream has become a meme in my household with, oh my god, he's fucking dead. Well, I'm glad, because that game was really, really hard work. Here goes another one. There you go. That game was really tough going. I was struggling, and I made no secret of it. You know, it was plain to see. I was having a hard time, but good lord. Occasionally, it would just like throw us a bone with like, here's a ridiculous thing. Like, oh, thanks. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it. Oh my god. He's fucking dead. Spooktober continues tomorrow evening, of course. We're going back to Goosebumps. Gonna go and see Sloane. I'll give you a quick recap now while we're just killing time and Pokemon. Little Creek is the name of a lovely little town, right? You wake up and you break out after curfew. All the adults have been locked up by the local police. When I say locked up, they're in their homes. because there's some weird spookiness about. The only people who are on the streets are sort of the bumbling police officers. There's a librarian who seems to know more than she's letting on. There are ghoulies and monsters wandering around, and you are trying to get to the bottom of it. You've got a couple of friends, 3 friends. 2 of them are twins, which is why I count them as one friend, because that's how that works. And another guy as well. And at the point we're at, they've all split off into different areas of town to investigate what's going on. And when you speak to them on the phone, they sounded a little bit weird, like something had gone a bit wrong, like maybe they'd been a bit possessed. We've just made our way to the theatre where one of our friends is, brackets, not a twin. Psychic, well, there you go, why not just use that as well? And that's where we left it, investigating the theatre. It's basically, as I said on the first stream, baby's first Resident Evil. It's very good in some aspects, in that, you know, it's very kid-friendly and not too complicated. And in other aspects, it's really complicated because we all of us, adults, all of us, when I streamed it the first time, got stuck on a puzzle for ages, where it turned out the solution was a complete misdirect and we were all really confused. However, now, it has been about a month, so I'm assuming there will probably be some guides available online should we get stuck again. We were playing it pretty close to launch, and so there wasn't an awful lot out there to help us, so there we are. Are there any non-obvious PS exclusives that you recommend? I'm leaning more towards physical media again across generations, and anything shared I'd rather have on Xbox. Currently eyeing up some Final Fantasies and Uncharted so far, but interested in titles that may be easy to miss. That's a great question. Give me a minute to think about it, because there are some fantastic... I mean, I can recommend a lot from the PS3 era, but I appreciate that may not be necessarily what you're after, because it's not the easiest thing to play these days. Let's see. The Puppeteer was great. Gravity Rush, yes, had a re-release on PS4. Yeah, that was a good one. I'm trying to think what else. They were definitely... Yeah, this is where we're going to have to go back to the Pokemon Center now. We have exhausted our PPs. Infamous Second Son is very good as well. Yeah, Little Big Planet's great. Even 3, which is the only one that's on... Oh, we didn't get out. 3 is the only one that's on PS4, because for whatever fucking reason, they've never ported 1 and 2, which I find disgusting. 3 is the worst one, but it's still great, and it's worth playing. It's got Hugh Laurie in it instead of Stephen Fry, which I think, while not Stephen Fry, is a pretty admirable replacement in terms of voice acting and characters, so... I'm trying to think. Yeah, a lot of them have since gone multi-platform, because I would have recommended things like Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, even though that's wonky as hell. Those have since come elsewhere. Detroit Become Human, of course, also multi-platform now. So, yeah. I've just moved and found consoles dating back to the OG Xbox and PS2, so some oldies are welcome. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure that this chat can absolutely recommend some for you. Boom, boom, boom. 3 is my least favorite. I just wanted to be Sackboy. I know. Why did they give us more? I didn't want to be Sockboy or whatever it was. Weird. Yeah, the Resistances are great. Locked on PS3. God, I really need to go look at my collection of games. Warhawk, if you want a multiplayer game, is fantastic, but you know, that's you're going to be... There are still servers hosted by hardcore fans, but there's only going to be about 15 people online, and they're going to kill you. So your mileage may vary. Demon's Souls, of course, great. The Killzone games are good. There was sort of a magic, I think, albeit slightly wonky and never reviewing fantastically, of pre-narrative-heavy single-player masterpiece Sony that sort of erupted towards the end of the PS3 life cycle with, you know, Uncharted 2, 3, and then The Last of Us, and then everything that was exclusive on PS4 was basically like that, and has been ever since. And I love those games, don't get me wrong, but there's far less experimentation now. There are far fewer studios as well. They've shut down a lot of the studios that used to do some of the more niche and interesting things as well. So you're probably going to want to be looking back around that kind of time, sort of mid to early PS3, all of PS2, all of PS1, if you want to have more interesting Sony stuff. There was Concrete Genie, I think, was an exclusive. The Puppeteer as well comes to mind as well as some interesting exclusives. I don't know if they're still exclusive, that Sony published. So MotorStorm was great as well. Loved the MotorStorm games. I wasn't any good at them, but they were great. Really good. Mr. Mosquito. Yes. All of the classics. Fantavision. That had a port, I think, as well, actually. Isn't that on PS4 now? Which is mental, because it's a fireworks game. I don't really get it, but there we are. May 1,000 blossoms bloom as far as I'm concerned. Such fantastic bailout physics in the first MotorStorm. It was really good, and I really liked excuse me, Specific Rift, the second one. Wasn't such a huge fan of the third one. Was it Apocalypse, I think they did? And then they went and did Drive Club, and we all know what happened with Drive Club, but Evolution was a great studio. I think it was Evolution that did the MotorStorm games. So. It's wild that you're getting more XP from these lower level wild Pokemon than you did Blaine's Lackey trainers. I know! I mean, I was splitting the XP, to be fair, when we were doing those battles, which might have lowered it optically. But this is a really reliable training route for water-type Pokemon. And you would have hoped for Shiny Boy as well, except, you know, we've got Gravelers that can explode, and that would probably kill Shiny Boy, so we don't want to risk that. But yeah, best of luck on your collecting journey. I just find myself buying any old bollocks on PS3 these days. I bought a copy of Zumba Fitness on PS3 because I was in a charity shop and it was about 50 pence, and I thought, there's literally space on my shelves to fill out with PS3 games, so while there are a lot of really good PS3 games that I don't own physically, which I really should prioritize, I'm always going to pick up a 50p copy of Zumba Fitness, you know? Gotta keep it tight. Gotta keep it tight. So, Zumba Fitness stream when? Well, I do still have my PlayStation Eye and my Move controllers, so it's definitely possible, man. It's all possible. There we are, level 65. I'm enjoying this chat though, so I'm just going to chill here for a minute. I'm just going to keep going until we run out of PPs. New Zum block. What would happen? What if I fail a minigame? What do I lose? What happens? Am I not allowed to use that limb anymore? Sounds terrible. There's also, I know you're talking specifically about physical, but when the PlayStation Store was threatened with closure a while ago, the police are coming. I, like a lot of people, bought a load of digital games, and there are tons of what they called PS1 classics on there, which are literally, they're not remasters or anything, it just boots with the PS1 startup, and they released loads of games, all the Final Fantasies. It varied via region, which was annoying. But Silent Hill, Crash Team Racing, Resident Evil, basically a lot of the stuff that's now coming to PlayStation Plus Extra, whichever one it is that gets classic PlayStation games, loads of them. So I've got tons of them digitally downloaded on my PlayStation. The Tomba games, Klonoa, you know, all that kind of stuff. I think Tomba. I might be wrong in thinking that one. But for the longest time, until they made, you know, the digital storefronts developed a bit, those really were the only places to reliably get those games, because they were so expensive physically, and you know you could torrent them, you could pirate them, of course. But yeah, that was it for a long time, and I seem to remember talking about Tomba or Tombi with Peter because obviously he's a big fan of those games, and about how like, oh, I technically own a copy, but it's not a copy that anyone wants because it's not physical. But you can own it on PS3 and then play it on PSP and Vita as well, because it was one of the game types that was covered by all three handhelds. So, yeah. Ridge Racer Type 4 on a CRT has enraptured several people I've shown it to in the last couple of years. That's amazing. Sometimes when I have a lot of people over here, I'll bring down the CRT and I'll plug in the PS1 and get Tekken on it so people can play Tekken. And that's great too. Or Smackdown 2. I've also got Crash Team Racing and a couple of others as well. Gran Turismo as well. It's just something kind of magical about it, you know? Can you still buy Bug Riders The Race of Kings on PS3? I don't know. Worth a look though, right? Worth a look. I'm sure this topic sits in the same way and I just haven't processed it, but there are plenty of people moving back towards DVD Blu-ray collections because streaming services are so unreliable, so physical game collections make sense to me. You're absolutely right. I think it's probably sort of started with... I mean, I know there were other reasons for it, people collecting vinyl and things like that, but I mean, there have always been people who've collected physical games, but I feel like the first proper reversion in any media is probably to vinyl, right? Vinyl's been making a big comeback for many, many years now. Doesn't interest me personally, but yeah, people want physical games because you buy a game digitally, you don't technically own it. You license it, and as they turn stuff off, it's becoming more and more apparent to people that actually this doesn't mean shit. Owning a game digitally doesn't mean shit. And I know buying physically these days doesn't mean shit either. Like, I think the latest example of that, or one of the latest examples, is the new Oblivion remaster that's finally getting a physical copy, but it says, clear as day on the box, requires an internet connection to play, because you have to download half of it once you put the disc in. So owning that disc, while it's nice to have a box, if the internet goes down or the servers disappear, can't do anything. Can't do anything with it. Yep, Game Pass has gone up as well. We have Game Pass in this house courtesy of the Drinks Fairy, because she's an Xboxer. And she's going to cancel. As soon as her subscription runs out, she's going to look at downgrading, but the amount of games that are available on their new Ultimate, as it's always been known, but Ultimate compared to, I think, Premium is what they're calling the next tier down, is staggering. It's like half the games are gone. And having a look at the games, she was like, I don't want to play any of these games on Premium, but I'm not paying that much for Ultimate. So it may well be a full cancellation, which sucks. I think I heard that the cancellation page for Game Pass was crashing the day they announced that news. It's a disaster, man. I mean, it was always going to happen because there's no way you can put that much on there and justify it costing that much, unless you're Microsoft with unlimited money. But even unlimited money doesn't run out. But shareholders get impatient. Why is this costing us so much? Why are we not making as much money as we could? And it was going to happen eventually, wasn't it? Not getting games day one defeats a lot of the point of Game Pass. Absolutely. That's why most people had it, I would venture to say. And they've scuppered it, dude. They've fucked it. And that sucks. Because we need a competitive market, and it's really gonna hurt things if people are shooting themselves in the bloody foot over and over again. Right, we'll use all our ice beams, and then I'm gonna say that Wet Boy is good. Wet Boy is ready. My Game Pass Ultimate runs out next May, so got until then to decide which tier I'm going for. Yes, I've heard a lot of people saying that, they bulk bought their Game Pass, which is, good for you. That's how to do it, clearly. But a lot of people who go month to month, they've got a difficult decision to make, and I think it may not actually be as difficult as Microsoft wants it to be. Because I don't think the value proposition is necessarily there anymore if you're paying the equivalent of like 4 or 5 full-priced games each year. Because there's already too many games to play as it is. So yeah, it's a tough one. But don't worry, they've added some premium Fortnite stuff to Ultimate, so that's worth it, right? That's what we want. That's why we have Game Pass Ultimate, isn't it? For some people, the value proposition will always be there because that's what they use to play all their games. And fair enough to you. But for most people, that is such a gargantuan price increase that it's like, just through the sheer cheek of it alone, a lot of people will go, absolutely not. How dare you? So, anyway, that's by the by. That's enough of my solo video game podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to go lose all our Pokemon to blue now. Okay, we're back in. As the one Xbox owner who never bought into Game Pass, I have to say I've been feeling rather smug about my Xbox discs in the last week or so. I tell you what, changing the subject and talking about physical collections, I've always wanted to have an Xbox 360. I had one for a brief period that I borrowed, but I've always wanted one, and I don't know what I'm waiting for. I should just buy one from, CEX or something, just to have it in the living room. I just want to be able to play some of those old Xbox 360 games. And I am working on some solo videos as well, and I will need an Xbox 360 at some point to capture footage. So with this team, we're ready for blue? I mean, honestly, probably not. But we're pretty close. I think we need to level Flameboy up a little bit. Let's remind ourselves of what we're dealing with, okay? So we need... Sorry, wrong one. So we need Flameboy for Executor. He's a high enough level. He's like 58. We'll get him to 60, though, somewhere. Arcanine, we've got Wetboy. Wetboy is 67. That should be fine. Rhydon has a Thunder move. Scary. But Wetboy is much faster and a much higher level. So we'll hopefully move first and take out Rhydon in one hit. Gyarados, we've got Shauna. Won't be a problem. Machamp is also scary, has Thunder Punch. Wetboy is in trouble, but Wetboy has Psychic and is a significantly faster and higher level. Fingers crossed, Machamp is taken out pretty quickly as well. That is the scariest one. There is no other way around that, as far as we know. Pidgeot, Shauna, probably not a problem either. Just discharge it and it's gone. So that's what we're looking at. What was that thick and attractive pick? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see anything anyway. I didn't see anything. We didn't see anything. So. Solo videos. I was watching some of the launch games series over the weekend and remembered how great they were. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. It looks like the Xbox 360 launch game video has had a second lease on life. Because that sort of plateaued at about like 500, 600k. And it's up to like 800 and something now, I think. Which is amazing. It's, you know, it's not benefiting me in any way, but it's still cool to see. But yes, launch games videos were so much fun. I wish I could do them again, but I can't. And quite frankly, if I ticked off the remaining consoles like the NES, they're not going to get a great deal of views because they're just not that. People aren't that excited about the NES, I don't think. But if I told you I was working on something in a similar style, hopefully that's enough to get you excited. I do face a couple of issues though, mainly that I could set up a channel dedicated to them, but that would be complicated ad revenue wise because I'd need to hit certain thresholds that I've already hit on the VODs channel. So I'm hoping the fact that I put it on a channel that has loads of 3-hour videos doesn't cause any problems, but I don't know. Algorithm might fuck it over. Regardless, I'm excited about it, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as and when it happens. Did you see that TP went viral? I certainly bloody did. Someone brought it up during, was it the wrestling stream last week? I was like, no. You're joking me. But it's so good. I'm over the fucking moon for him. We all know how hard he works on those videos. And I can speak for both of us, but particularly for Peter as he's the one in this position. But after a few years of like brutal view counts at TripleJump, where no matter how much effort and creativity went into a video, they never went anywhere. To see Peter succeed in such a way it not only fills my heart with joy and pride for him, but it's also really encouraging that, like, sometimes it can happen. It's still possible. And that's lovely. So, yeah, over the moon for him. Wish him all the best and all the success in the world. We were having a chat last night about it all. And, yeah, he fully deserves it. It really, really, truly does. So, really happy for him. Should I drink more of this Red Thunder? I'm holding it and my hand is, like, slightly shaking. It's probably not a good idea, is it? But yeah, hopefully this is the start of even bigger and even better things for Peter Austin. They are deserved, they are earned. That man works really hard, and chuffed, absolutely chuffed for him. And now when I put my video out and it gets 2,500 views, I hope I am showered with the same praise and love. No, the point is that we work really hard on these videos, and would we like them to do well? Of course we would. But the fact that people watch them and enjoy them is the most important thing. So, right. Give me my men. Thank you very much. So, if I'm right in thinking, we're ignoring Killer, Bottom, and Shiny Boy for now. What a sentence. We are getting Flame Boy up 2 levels to 60. And then we're going to give it a good bloody try. We're going to give it a good bloody try.
Positive vibes for Ben Potter.
Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits. Right. The first real task is getting out of the door, which we have now succeeded at. And we're going to fly down to Old Reliable, our little patch of grass where we know Flame Boy can absolutely clean up. And that's the other side of Victory Road. So, Killer is our backup and the rest will probably die if they go out. Come on.
Random question, but which TripleJump video are you surprised did so well?
The Dude Brothers, thank you very much for the bits there. That's a good question. To be honest, I have a list a mile long of videos that I'm surprised didn't do well. It's probably one of them would be the Hannah Montana PSP unboxing video. Sometimes we did a video, and I can't remember off the top of my head. Sometimes we did a video that was like time sensitive, like it was relevant socially, or it was in the zeitgeist, or not even then, sorry. We did like one of our Fallout ranked videos, or a lot of our Fallout videos actually in general, did good. You know, they did the numbers we wanted them to, and then after the TV show came out, they just suddenly like got a second lease on life. They exploded and they got loads of views. But then a lot of the time when we would try and, you know, you could call it trend chasing, I suppose, but it worked for a lot of other people. Like, you know, we busted our ass to get some videos out that were timely and relevant in some instances. Like we planned the release of certain ranked videos around TV show or video game or movie releases that never took off. You know, I did the video about the Deadpool game written by Kat that I worked really hard that week to get that out in time. You know, when everyone was talking about the Deadpool versus Wolverine movie, Deadpool and Wolverine movie, and the Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, Xbox One game was suddenly skyrocketing in price. Made a video about that. No one watched it. But towards the latter days of TripleJump, there was something going on there that we're still not quite sure what it was. A lot of views were just being suppressed, seemingly, for some reason. Like some strange algorithm stuff that we, you know, it didn't matter how hard we worked or what we put out. It just didn't perform, and that sucks. The GTA doc was sick. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was another passion project. I think it's honestly one of the best researched and best put together videos we've ever done. I know I'm biased there. I don't know what view count it's on now, and ultimately it came out after the channel closed down. But still, you know, with the excitement around GTA, you would have expected that video to do amazingly, and it probably hasn't done that great. And that sucks. But that's YouTube. That's YouTube sometimes, which is why, you know, we pivoted, especially with Worst Games, to be supported by Patreon, and a lot of you guys have come through in an amazing way, and it's made it sustainable. And that's sadly the way it has to be a lot of the time on YouTube at the moment. You know, for every Peter Austin viral success, there's also thousands of other videos that get put out that are really good, but just don't get shown to anyone. And that's just how it works sometimes. 22k views on the GTA vid. I think that's disgusting, quite frankly. That's not right. But it is what it is. That is just how it be sometimes, and you have to roll with those punches or find alternatives. And in this case, sadly, finding alternatives was finding a new job. But also that if we were to continue doing YouTube stuff, it had to be crowdfunded, and you guys have made that happen, and we'll always be so grateful for that. So thank you again. I will never stop saying thank you. Anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about Pokemon. Hey. But yes, congratulations to Peter. Chuffed for him. Really am. Truly am. Let's get the. We're not going to be here for long, hopefully, but I'm going to get the lo-fi back on while we run around in the grass. Where are you, lo-fi? Come back. There we go. Boo, 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 boo. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. This isn't me like trying to throw some kind of pity party. It's just me genuinely answering, it's me answering truthfully the question I was asked. I don't want for a second to anyone think that I'm moaning or complaining, all right? I'm actually really grateful and very happy. So, all right? No, I am though. I genuinely am. Look at that. I don't see any fucking wings on that thing. They have Pokemon on computers now. They do. We found them. We got it.
Big hugs, good vibes, all the love for Ben Potter.
Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. Thank you for the bits. Not enough Solitaire and Minesweeper vids on TJ, I think. You've got to cover what people are interested in. Go where the gamers are. Well, we were talking about it on the latest Podiots, actually. We released a video around this sort of time 7 years ago when we were at Vidiots. Where it was we did the Fortnite sandwich making challenge, and that was a direct response to feedback we'd had internally, which was, why are you playing so much like older stuff? If you want to get views, why don't you do like more contemporary stuff that people are interested in? We're like, okay, well, everyone loves Fortnite. We'll do a Fortnite video, but we're gonna make fucking cheese sandwiches in it though. We're not gonna do it the way that you want us to. So, self-inflicted, maybe, but also we'd like to think that people who don't care about Fortnite, which is us and a lot of other people possibly watching the video, possibly enjoyed the cheese sandwich aspect. I don't think there are enough Fortnite videos with cheese sandwiches on to this day. I feel like that's still a market that's pun intended, under-catered for. More cheese sandwich Fortnite videos, please. Come on. What? You weren't even alive. You don't know. You don't know. You weren't there. Already 59 there. Your Sims COVID video is so underrated. Thank you. See, this is it. This was my ploy all along. Was to seek secret praise. I tell you what, towards the end, so ominous. I was so proud of the videos that Kat and I worked on. The untold story of, the true story of, the little one-off pieces. Kat and Peter worked together on a fantastic video about Star Wars 1313. I watched that and thought, this is unreal. Like, this video is so good. And it had like 3,000 views. It's like, this doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Are you going to come up now? Yeah? Yeah. Hello. What's up? Yeah, she's got no thoughts. No thoughts. Do you want to come up and say hello? You going to say anything? No? No. You're quite happy there, aren't you? Oh, you're making air biscuits. Okay, you're going to hold on to the microphone. Did you just want to fuss? Okay, there we are. You've had enough now. Come on then. Take a sit. She's happy I'm home a lot. Tell you that much. She loves it. We're your friends, aren't we? You don't have any friends because you try to fight every other cat you come across. So we're like your best friends. Yeah. If we let you outside, you'd... I don't know what condition you'd come home in. Which is why you've got to live inside. You got to live in house jail with me. Yeah, you do. Right. Just slowly ticking up the clock on the save file there as I fuss the baby. Oh, Brent's calling. Shit. Brent, what you saying, man? So, this is Brent, how are you? Did you know Abra was the first Pokemon that Bill apparently caught? So that's it then. Been a while. Been a while since we've seen or heard from Brett. Get her a puppy. Oh my god. I mean, I don't even want a dog. I don't think Pippa would like a dog. She'd put it in its place, to be fair. The dog would never mess with her, but I think she'd get properly moody. She'd be all quiet. She'd stop screaming. She'd be a little shell of herself, wouldn't you? A little furry shell. We can't have that, can we, Pippa? No, we can't. We can't. Oh, we do have a Pip down, by the way. Sorry. I've neglected my duty here. Let me just turn that on. Sorry, that's the wrong one. There we go. we got it. Okay, let's crack on then. Nyum. I have 15 animals now. I live alone. Is that true? What have you got? You got birds? Why am I didn't even look at the type of Pokemon I was fighting. Let's hit it with a fire move. That'll work, Ben. Good thought. Okay, let's continue. But yes, I am working on a solo video. I've been working on it for a while. Community member Nate was very kind and helped me get a hold of a couple of the games that I needed because they're just ridiculous. They're ridiculous video games. Footage is captured, script is written, voiceover is done. I'm like a third of the way through the first entry, but it's tricky to fit in. So I'm trying to like find time around other things to like I edited for about 25 minutes this morning, for example, after I'd done my pre-stream duties this morning, checking in on the Patreon and the Discord and so on. It's great, honestly, and I don't want it to sound like I'm moaning because I'm not. It's like it's so lovely to be busy, and it's so lovely to be busy doing something that I really care about. But adding this in as well just means I have to come up with some creative problem solving to work out when I can fit it in. Pippa, yes, Pippa, hello. I heard some guy named Jones Jonklins or something has been working long and hard on a solo vid. That he has. I'm very excited to see that when it's ready. And I wish him all the success in the world as well. That's another man who's been with us for a long time. Got Pippa fur up my nose, apologies. Who was with us for a very long time at TripleJump, practically since the start, and was there through all of the sort of the days where the algorithm loved us, and then obviously suffering a lot through the days where the algorithm decided it didn't like us anymore. Every single member of the TripleJump team is deserving of a win, and I really hope that they all get it. More so than they already have, of course. The fact that they're streaming is a win in and of itself, and I want everyone to do well. You know, it does fill my heart. I want everyone to really succeed because they're great people, and I care about them a lot. Ben, are you going to use Fire Blast on a Ponyta? I think I am. And what? Got me to level 60, didn't it? Right, get off your bike. Get off your bike. There we go. You edited a video instead of taking your pill breakfast? Well, on a Monday, I like to take my pill breakfast with my family, so we all take our pill breakfasts together. That's why I wait. I wait to have it with you guys. What was the conversation like at the start when you guys got the cease and desist about the double jump name? It was really funny. It wasn't, but it was also really funny. Because we came up with a few names. Double jump was one of them. There was one of them was quick save as well, which I've spoken about before. We decided ultimately that sounded too much like the supermarket chain Quick Save, albeit spelled differently. Computer Geek 365, thank you very much for the resub. 4 months. Good afternoon to you. Hope you're having a lovely day. We settled on Double Jump. We traded under that for less than a month. But we actually went by it for a bit before that because we didn't launch the channel immediately, did we? Peter and I were working on stockpiling some content before we launched. And a friend of ours, award-winning director Handsome Tom Ransom, who we have spoken about in the past and has actually featured on some of our content before. He popped in to Vidiots and also did a What It Means to Me video back in the day. We worked with him at WhatCulture. He went off to found MMA on Point, which is a hugely successful MMA channel. And he messaged me and said, hey, just so you know, I work with these guys who own a video production company. So they're not like a YouTube channel, but they would go to events. Like we met them once at the Nintendo Labo event that they were filming for Nintendo. So they're a video production company and they're pretty keen on protecting their IP, just so you know. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks for letting me know. Not 12 hours later, we got those letters through, which is really funny. And I mentioned it to, we both got a message from Adam just saying, hey guys, bit of a significant roadblock. And we're like, oh God, what is it? And then we got these letters. I still have my letter somewhere. It's in a drawer. And I was talking to my friend Simon, who I did a PlayStation podcast with at the time, and he just sort of flippantly said, well, what if you just call it TripleJump then? And so I said, what if we called it TripleJump? And we all thought that was quite funny. So Adam went back to them and said, could we call it TripleJump? Would you have an issue? And they said, no, we'd have no problem with that. And so we rebranded it TripleJump. And that's what we did. Because we, again, much like a lot of employment history on YouTube, we thought it would be funny to do it that way instead of coming up with a different name. So there we go. A little winding anecdote for you.
You and the TJ team were so beneficial during tough times. For so many. The pandemic sucked. So hard. I'll never forget those videos during that time. Also the wrestling video is high art.
Oh, it
so
is.
Unbelievably good. Oh, and the 2-hour Minecraft stream of you trying to find shadows.
God. It was crazy, wasn't it? That whole pandemic time. Thank you very much for the bits and the kind words. And for what it's worth, doing those things and having you guys along for the ride kept me sane. I don't think if we had a community around us that was actively interested in what we were doing and showing such amazing support by showing up and being in the live chat and so on, I think I might have lost my mind, quite frankly. It was such a pleasure to do it. It really was. Really, really enjoyed it. Do we have regrets? Yeah, I suppose we probably do. There might be things we did differently, but at the end of the day, you can't account for the algorithm, and there's nothing you can do about that. We have an incredible library of amazing stuff that we're so proud of, and our entire amazing team worked together to build that library, and I don't think any of us can look back and feel like we didn't do our best, you know? And what more can you do than that? What more can you do than that? Get quite nostalgic for the Here Comes the Pain streams back in the pandemic. Oh, our first foray into wrestling streams. Who'd have thought, eh? The transition from Barbara as a Soulsborne brawler to a grappler. And she's definitely known more for her grappling than she is for her Soulsborne now, I would venture to say, anyway. Shiny Pin, thank you so much for the resub. 4 months. Hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome in. Right. Guys, it's time. We're going to give this a good go, okay? We're going to really try our very best. Question. If we have a failing, by which I mean if we struggle here and we potentially lose a boy. Hang on, I'm using the mouse with my left hand. This is quite challenging. I have been pitched down upon. And we need to bring in Killer, for example. I'll change the music in a second. I will. Do we teach Killer a water move now? So we've got it. Or do we leave as is? Let me know. Where's my mouse cursor? Hello? There it is. Sorry, it's going to be a bit of a clunky transition here as I slowly move my mouse with my left hand to turn off the lo-fi. There we go. I'll tell you what, here's something that has pissed me off though, right? Okay? Enough being lovely, yeah? Yeah? Batman Arkham City. Did you know that the entire video game soundtrack has been uploaded to the YouTube Content ID system? So the VOD was claimed 4 times for different pieces of music in it, even though it's just the game's soundtrack. So I can't make any income off that VOD, which is pretty concerning, given I need to. So we're gonna have to play it with no music next time, and you can blame Warner Brothers for that. That was a very unwelcome thing. Very unwelcome. I have disputed, and here's speaking of how fucked YouTube is, right? Here's the messed up thing. That Content ID system auto-recognized, hey, this belongs to Warner Brothers. Like, okay, but you know, it's in their game, it's their soundtrack. It's not like a piece of It is a piece of music, but you know what I mean? Like, this doesn't feel right. I disputed it on all 4 counts and said, this is in the game, this shouldn't be the case. And what happens next is YouTube automatically sides with the person who makes the claim. So as far as they're concerned, it's Warner Brothers. But now that I have contested every single... What's the charge? Now that I've contested every single charge, they've said, okay, here's what's going to happen. Any money that the VOD makes, we're going to hold in a special little pot. And depending on who wins, you get the pot. But in like 2 months' time. It's like, brilliant, that's great. But that's not all. What it's now done, because I have disputed it, it now goes back to Warner Brothers to respond. Realistically, in a lot of these cases, Warner Brothers is too big to waste the time to respond to a live stream VOD. They're probably not going to do it. So it will sit there for 28 days, in which is the time limit they have to make their response. And if they don't respond within 28 days, it defaults back to me. I win. But because they uploaded it, it's basically saying, we're going to take all the money from your VOD for 28 days, and then maybe you can have it back. It's a really, really stupid system, and it doesn't work, and it's never worked, and I hate it. So it's just got to sit there for a month while they don't respond, because they've said, this is ours. It's now, the ball is in their court, and as far as YouTube are concerned, it is theirs. It's so stupid. I hate YouTube so much. I know a guitarist and music producer guy who is big on YouTube. He will have pieces of music from the artists that are in his video, often performing those pieces themselves on camera, and he still gets constant claims, and he has even faced having his channel shut down. It's stupid. They've got bots that don't understand nuance, and it sucks, man. It's really shit. Anyway, it's by the by. It's not what we're doing. So, were we teaching the big boy surf? Are we doing that? And what move is that coming at the expense of? Do we need to delete a move? This is just a precaution for now? Or do we leave it? Do we leave it? AI, man. I mean, AI sucks, don't get me wrong. But this predates, AI as we know it today. It's definitely probably been made worse, or they have improved their systems with AI, but it was just bots. They're just using these stupid bots that are dumb and they don't know anything. So... just wait till Bruce Wayne hears about this. He's just as bad. He's probably claiming the money for himself. Disgusting billionaire. Right, what move are we getting rid of? I don't really want to get rid of Giga Impact, but that feels... We've gotten rid of Block already. Block went for Strength. So we've got Rollout, Crunch, and Giga Impact. Giga Impact is great, but, but Rollout could be handy against a Fire type. Get rid of Block again. Rollout then. Getting rid of Rollout. Okay, we'll do that. Sorry, we had some resubs. Bear with me a second. Lethal Lee, thank you so much for the resub. 3 months. CD Ben Dance. Absolutely. Okay. Got a couple of calls for Rollout, a couple of calls for Giga Impact. Giga Impact is really good, but yes, it did murder our friend. And you have to recharge after. Rollout is terrible. Rollout is terrible. It takes ages to get going, and if we miss once, I'm feeling... You know what? If I make the call to get rid of Rollout, are people going to get cross with me? Did I press the wrong button? No, I didn't. I think we're gonna get rid of Rollout. I'm sorry, gang. I'm sorry. We're gonna do it. And also, I'm not sure if I read this one. Shiny Pin, thank you for the resub. 4 months. Thank you very much, guys. Right, we've gotten rid of that. We have Surf, and where is... Right, I've got our plan. Our plan is open. Assuming he starts with Executor, which is first in the list on this this screenshot we've got here. There. Then we're going to be starting with Flame Boy. which is correct because Flame Boy is in the right place in the party, and then we're going to be using Wet Boy and Shauna. So, everybody cross your fingers because we are going up against a couple of people here who do have electric type moves, but hopefully Wet Boy can get them before they pose a problem. Remember, this is all a bonus. It's all a bonus, okay? Did I heal up? I'm going to go again just to be safe. Let's go. Having a Pokemon die because you can't heal because he's rolling out. The pain I remember. There's that too. Yeah. So maybe that is the right call. And we'll do a save as well. It's all a boner. Boo, 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 boo. Whew. Okay. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. This is really scary. I am really scared. Are there any trainers in here? I can't remember. Maybe it's just blue. That would be quite nice. Oh my god. You into Ghost of Yotei at all, by the way? I've put in 30 hours over the long weekend. It's quite good. Oh, I've heard it's great. But, and here's the problem that I'm having a lot at the moment. I don't have time for it. I have put maybe 40 hours into Borderlands 4 so far. But it's split between 3 characters. And not one of them has progressed further than the other in the story. So I need to focus on Borderlands 4. And I think I am interested, but maybe down the line. Down the line I'll grab it, hopefully. So right. Okay. Oh, hello. Yo, legend in the making. The floor here is unstable, so you should put away your Pokemon now. The gym leader is a guy who battled the champion 3 years ago. He's no pushover. Give it everything you've got. Oh, there are trainers. Okay, what do these guys have? Oh god, I don't even know what I'm going to encounter in here. Did I not save it just a second ago? Yeah, I did. I'm on the save thing, right? So I must have just done that. Oh, what have these guys got? It's unstable. Oh, look at the state of this. They have various types. Well, I hate that already. This concerns me. I know he's up here somewhere. Do we battle them? I don't know what they're going to be. I'm a bit worried. I also don't know how to get to them, so... Ground, I think. Right, what have we got that can counter ground? Ground hates, something, right? I knew it. Grass, water, and ice. So, should we get Wet Boy out here? He's a very strong boy. He's a very wet boy. Let's get Wet Boy out. We need to just get to him. Hello, this is how I get to you. Sup, dude? Sup, dude? Let's go. What's up? Anyway, find me and see. What? Did I miss the first part of his sentence? It's Ace Trainer Arabella, who's got a Stantler. This is a high level. This place is pretty scary, guys. When you get to the top, it's the second from the right, if I remember correctly. Once again, that's when you get to the top, where you can't see where the pads are going to push you. Great. Oh, that's a bad noise. I don't like that noise. Okay. Ugh. Deers are normal. All right, just body slam it then. You're really quick and you're very strong, Wet Boy. You've got this. You've got this. What's Taurus now? I'm starting to doubt that this guy is ground. Taurus is normal. And normal's not really weak to much at all. Just fight. Well, as long as none of them have grass or electric types, we'll be alright, I think. In which case, I think Shauna might be the... Shauna's got a fight type move, but it's not always going to hit. So maybe we just persevere with Wet Boy and just try and sort of brute force our way through this thing. Water's going to be strong, isn't it? Because we've got Stab. Am I remembering that right? We've got Stab, so... Oh, Jesus, it's fast. I'm just scared about the trainers in this gym. Oh, you missed, did you? Okay, well, you're going to hit me this time, so body slam, I suppose? Okay, that's fine. Recoil, slam it. Good. I'm just feathering the fast forward here to remove some of the suspense. I was deceived! Well, the good news is that our Wet Boy is going to get wetter, hopefully, as a result of being in this gym. We will go and buy some more healing items before we get to Blue. Before we get to Blue. Right, how do we get to her? Why did I do that? I knew that I could see that one. Okay, looks like I'm going up here then. That's my only route. Hello, it's me. Ace Trainer Selma. Slow King. Slowking, I know you're more than... You're water and psychic. What do you hate? Nothing that we have. Nothing that we have at all. We need to... Yeah, we do need Shauna out here, don't we? He looks like he needs pants. Do not kill Shauna! Whatever you do, I swear to Christ, if you kill Shauna. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, okay, right. You should be fine, Shauna. You should be fine. You're fine. Oh, so that means the slower Pokemon goes first. Oh, okay, interesting. That's it. Eat your leftovers. Great job. Licky Licky? No, I know you're pranking me now. No, I do know what Licky Licky is, actually. Licky Licky is a normal type. Licky Licky's a normal type. Don't worry about it. I mean, I'll worry the appropriate amount. We've got a fight type move, so we're gonna stick it out. What even was that? What did you even do? Christophs, thank you so much for the resub, 3 months, and I made it for a stream. You certainly did. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day. Oh, the noise as well. It almost sounds like the Benji noise. Nothing should sound like that. Right. We are gonna go do a heal because I am frightened. I am a scaredy cat. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we're all good. Guess who's back? It is me. There's a fence there. Gonna go round. Dun, 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 dun. Ben, did you offer us a Ben G noise? No, unfortunately not. If you want a Ben G noise, it's going to cost a £70 donation, and no lowballers, all right? I know what I've got. Why they make it so hard? They must know that I'm stupid. How do I get to the other one? Whee! So is this one of those ones where I have to go all the way to the top to work out where I'm even going? Because we're technically ready to fight Blue. I just need to know what I'm dealing with. I need to come from the top to get to him. Oh god. I don't want to do a double battle. I might just skip these guys, everyone. I might just start the gym battle because I'm already sweaty and stressed, okay? So maybe we just do our very best, okay? Let's just do our very best. Cross your fingies, everyone. Everything is a boner. Do not lose sight of that. Hello, Blue. So we're hoping to start with Flame Boy. Flame Boy is first. Here we go. Yo, finally got here, huh? Well, some lunatic put loads of weird warp tiles out, and it wasn't me. I wasn't in the mood at Cinnabar, but now I'm ready to battle you. You're telling me you conquered all the gyms in Johto? Heh, Johto's gyms are that pathetic. Hey, don't worry about it. I'll know if you are good or not by battling you right now. Oh, you're challenged by Leader Blue. Okay, we've started the way we wanted to. Level 55, is that what we were expecting? It is. Okay, everything's looking good so far. So far. Flamethrower. Do it. Right on. It's time for Wet Boy. This is the first of 2 dicey encounters where this Rhydon knows an electric move, and we are wet. So wet. So we need to get this guy in one hit, basically. Okay. I do not want to lose Wet Boy. My grain of hope and my solace is that Victory Road leveling spot, if we find another water Pokemon, it would take some time, but it would be a very simple grinding spot. Hopefully, as long as we don't get earthquaked or exploded, sorry. Okay. Pidgeot, it's Shauna. Discharge. Didn't enjoy that. Oh, you got leftovers too, have you? Oh, okay, you got a berry. I got some leftovers. I'm going to double down on discharge rather than heal. We only need Shauna for Gyarados, and Gyarados is a significantly lower level, like 52. So we just have to assume and hope that Gyarados doesn't get a hit in. Great job, Shauna. Enjoy your level 62. Now this is the scariest one. This is Wet Boy using Psychic on a Machamp. On a Machamp that knows an electric type move. We have the level advantage, we have the speed advantage. Please. Please, please, please do the trick. If not, Wet Boy, it's been an honor and a privilege. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Come on. We are faster, we are stronger, we are wetter. We are faster, we are stronger, and we are wetter. No, please. We're not faster. We should be fine though, right? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, enjoy that recoil, Moran. Not taking that risk. Fair fucks, you know. Now we get to go first. Do we? Do we? Is this a bad idea? Or will this probably work and be fine? Do we switch straight back? This was a bad idea. Okay. This was a bad idea, guys. This was a bad call. We're about to bottom out. Oh no! Oh! Hit me with your best shot, Arcanine. Yeah, you're really fast. I get it. And again, we've seen this a few times. Enjoy your recoil, and please just let this be it. So I'm fast forwarding through that. This guy needs to be off the screen immediately. Bottom, and you didn't even go up a level. Right. Okay. Shauna, it's up to you to take us home. You're unprepared for this. We'll knock you down, he says, sending out his weakest boy. Still a little bit worried, though. Oh my god, why are you so much faster than me? I thought I was faster. Okay, we should be fine. That's a water-type move. Oh, Shauna. Okay, full restore it is. Okay, what are you going to do now? Okay, same move again. We've seen this. Right. Oh my god. Oh. Lovely discharge. We survived. We did it. No way. How the heck did I lose to you? All right. Here, take this. It's the Earth badge. I'm so clammy now. This match badge, you'll be able to use the HM move Rock Climb. Here, take this as well. It contains Trick Room. It allows slower Pokemon to move before faster Pokemon for a while. It's a very tricky move, isn't it? Hence the name. Oh my god. We did it, everyone. We actually bloody did it. Quick, get to the Poke Center. Bottom is badly hurt. Please. My bottom. Is there anything you can do for my bottom? Hello? Hello, this is Professor Oak. Oh, you don't have to say anything. I know better than anyone else how hard you're working. I thought I should get you a present or something in appreciation. Well, I picked something up but completely forgot to give it to you. Ha 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 ha. Oh, you don't have to wonder about it at all. I know it's something that will be very helpful to you. You should just come here and pick it up. I'll be waiting for you at my laboratory in Pallet Town. Great. Bottom was an underrated hero of that. I know, go Bottom, right? 3 cheers for Bottom. Usual Suspects doing a marvellous job. Wet Boy as well. I know that there were some actual logical explanations given as to why Wet Boy survived Thunder Punch so easily, but even so, it scared the shit out of me, and I'm very proud of him. See you later, YV1. Have a wonderful day. Catch you soon. Or good night. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Whew. My god. Right, let's go see what Prof Oak has to say, and then we get to go to Mount Silver. A reminder that next week's stream will be at 3 p.m. instead of 11 a.m. But we will be back. Bum, bum. Levels make a big difference. You say that. It's true. I have no counter to that. However, we have had a couple of incidents where our significantly more powerful boys have fallen to unfair moves. Okay. Professor Oak, what's the present you got me, my man? My man. Dun. Hello. Good to see you. This is what I've wanted to give to you. It's Moet. That hidden machine contains the move Rock Climb. When you teach it to a Pokémon, you can go up rock walls that have steps carved in them. Those badges are... Wow! You have not only become the Johto champion, but you've collected all the Kanto badges. Well done! No wonder I sensed something in you when we met. I tell you what, Boglin, I'll make arrangements so that you can go to Mount Silver. Mount Silver is a big mountain that is home to many wild Pokémon. It's too dangerous for your average trainer, so it's off limits. But we can make an exception in your case, Bonklin. Go to the Pokémon League reception gate. You can reach Mount Silver from there. Can we check the photos to see how far we've come? Yes, we were going to do that last week and I forgot. Let's go do that right now. And then we will go and establish ourselves in Mount Silver. And I feel like that's a perfect place to end for this week. Now, I don't know, honestly, given the amount of training we've got to do, next week might be a hashtag bump and grind, a chill bump and grind stream. But, you know, Red is waiting for us. Stupid, overpowered Red is waiting for us. Let's save it as well. That's a good idea. Oh, Pokedex 70. I thought we were going to have a Pokedex of 69 in a time of 96. That would have been beautiful, but never mind. If I'm not mistaken, you have to go from Viridian to open Mount Silver. If you fly back to Indigo Plateau and go down, it won't be open. Although that might be in the GBC versions only. We might as well go across from here anyway, given we're so close. We can just walk. Okay, photos. That's what we're doing. Ready to reminisce? Do bear in mind that Cameron and his photography skills, he did take photos of us most recently about 10 minutes apart, so I don't know why he did that. Photo album, let's see. Is this the first one? Yep, 27th of May. Also 27th of May. Yeah, okay, so this is the first one. Let's see. Wow. Look at that weird team. We've got Pikachu, we've got a Slowpoke, there's a Judas, there's Duronk, there's Pope Leo. Remember Pope Leo? And next time we got a photo, we still had Pikachu. In fact, that's an unchanged photo. That was the same day. Sometimes we just catch Cameron on the same day. And we're dressed as Team Rocket. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Olivine City, we've got Pope Leo, we've got Duronk in the back there. There's Poissy Wren, we've got Judas, and there's Ballboy. Ballboy was a new addition at that point. And look at this! Look at this handsome team. This is the GOAT squad right here. Duronk, Ballboy, Disco Gary, Flameboy, Judas. And then here's a slightly different team after a disaster, maybe. We've got Flameboy, we've got Pisco Gary, we've got Shauna.
Ben, my dude. Thanks for sending Pippa in your stead last week. How are you? Have you decided Alpha Sapphire or Omega Ruby? I still need to send Balboa flowers.
KR, thank you very much for the donation. That's very kind of you. I'm doing well, thanks. Yeah, it was a lovely break. Really, really enjoyed it. Needed, and we're back and we're ready to rock and roll. Have you decided Alpha Sapphire or Omega Ruby? Honestly, not yet. I know there are differences, but I believe with the assistance of Iron in the chat, we may be playing a version that hopefully the differences won't mean all that much, maybe. So, but yes, I don't know. I like the sound of Omega Ruby just because I like the sound of rubies more than I like the sound of sapphires, but that's just me. So yes, we've got Flameboy, Pisco Gary, Shauna there, the first photograph of Shauna. We've got Wet Boy hiding, Judas, and then we've got Chunk Boy. And then we've got a nighttime photo. This is a more modern party. This is another post-disaster here. Shauna, Bottom. This is basically our current party with the exception of Chunk Boy. And then there was a bit of a disaster. Oh, we still got Chunk Boy then. Then there was a bit of a disaster. And this is our current party. This is where we are. And I think that's it. There's us again with the killer in it. And there are our photos. Our lovely, lovely photos. Okay, to Mount Silver. Let's go there. Have a nice save. Did we end up catching a Pokemon in this area? Because they're all just Pokemon we've caught before, aren't they? We might have gone for a water Pokemon, or we might have sacked it off. I can't quite remember. Sorry, bud. I'm not wasting my time on a level 3. Whoop. So, we should be able to go straight. Is this cause for concern? Is she going to fight me? That's the gym leader that we beat, isn't it? I want to say Erica, but I'm probably wrong. Don't trust her. No, this just lets you rematch her. Okay. Oh, okay. Right, well, see ya. So we can now go up is Victory Road, right is Kanto, south is Johto, and left is Mount Silver. Oh, so he's just going to let me through. This way leads to Mount Silver. You'll see scary, strong Pokemon out there, but you should be alright. Just watch out for yourself. Here we go. It was Janine, sorry. We might end up catching a Pokemon on our way to the Pokemon Center. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Please don't kill our Pokemon immediately. Oh, it's a fully evolved Rapidash there. Looks like we're adding Rapidash to the party. Is there anything I can do to hurt you a bit but not kill you? Maybe hit you with a flamethrower? If I hit it with a flamethrower, is it going to kill it? These two are more powerful fire moves. Crunch will probably maybe do too much damage. Let's try a flamethrower then. Please don't die. No! No! It's not very effective. Fuck's sake. He's too strong! Flame Boy backup. It would have been a great Flame Boy backup, wouldn't it? Christ's sake. Okay, let's try and avoid the grass just to get to the Pokemon Center here. Oh no, I've gone the wrong way, I fear. Wow, we've done really well there with the RNG. Mount Silver. Ah! Well, now everything just has to die. I'm so sorry about your mum. Well, we can't catch anything else. Once we go into the mountain itself, we can. Like mother, like daughter, I suppose. If this one survives, I'm gonna be a little bit peeved. I tell you, I'm gonna be a little bit peeved. Well, consider me peeved. Where did it go? Run. And the Ponyta never came back down. Oh no, it said silver shit! Fuck! No! He's an idiot! What's wrong with him? Well, somewhere flying around Mount Silver is a Ponyta that will never return. Oh, I even said, oh, Mount Silver. I know it's a new route. Why did I immediately just switch it off in my brain as like, same patch of grass. It must be same area. Fucking goddamn it. Well, we can catch inside the cave, right? Yes, we can. We can. Do you wanna? Before we go, do you want to? I'm going to get a nice photo quickly for the thumbnail. This is it. Mount Silver. The redeeming quality of this is that we don't have to listen to the way Ben says Ponyta again. I'm sorry, Jesus, are we still on this? We still cross? Ponyta? I've still not been told how to say it. Everyone's still saying like, oh, I hate how he says it. Right, let's have a look what's in here. Oh, apparently my controller decided I didn't want to do it. Mount Silver Cave. All right, guys, this is a different area, okay? Let's all focus up, please. What interesting music it is. What do we got? It is a... Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't that disappointing? Good level Pokemon, though, to train up on, for sure. Ponyta. 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 Ponyta? Pondita? Pongtita. Pond Eater. It sounds like we're saying it the same way, guys. Tomp Teepta. Ponk Peter. Ponk Teepta. Pompt Steepster. Tompt Pleepta. Blonk Beaster. Okay? We good with that? I feel like we're all agreed that that's fine. What we got out here? We got one of those. I think it's a higher level than the one we already have, which is shame. Is Flameboy in real trouble here, by the way? I'm not really sure who we should have out. Probably Wetboy is our strongest lad. Gareth Horse. That's it. We got it in one. Ground beats fire. Brilliant. Well, then we don't want this, do we? We don't want it at all. We want a Wetboy. I'm going to switch out. Let's get Wetboy in here. Running ever so slightly long today, but I want to catch a Pokemon before we stop, you know? Don't assure me. Donphan just slapped me on the bottom. A little bit of XP for everybody. So I'm going to switch these two. Let's get the wettest boy up front. Give me something new. Leave the memories alone. Leave the memories alone, please. Still waiting. Still waiting for a newbie. Give us a newbie. Give us a newbie. It's that thing. It's Larvitar. That evolves into a good one, doesn't it? If I remember rightly. I mean, admittedly, not at that level. That's pretty low, but we should probably catch this. You're coming home with me, sweetheart. Let's go. Come hang out with all your friends in the Pokemon box. You'll have loads of fun cramped in there. With all your buddies not doing anything. Come on, good RNG. We love it. Yes. The ideal find, yes. So maybe give it the EXP share and just have it hang out for a bit. It feeds on soil after it has eaten a large mountain. It falls asleep so it can grow. I'm sorry, I'm going to need you to talk to me again about a large mountain this little thing's eaten. That's insane. Now, Ben, I insist you raise it all 60 levels for the red fight. Okay, but who is it replacing? Because I'm happy to commit to that, because that's cool. I know that's a cool Pokemon. I'm aware of that one. But what do we swap it with? What do we swap it out with? I know the obvious choice is Killer. Killer goes. We all on board with this? We all on board with swapping out Killer for Larvitar? Well, then let's make sure we give it a good name. Okay? A really cool name. Trailing Badger, if you are there, whenever you are ready. We all hate Killer, to be fair. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Jelly-filled Pandas is first on my screen. And this little guy is going to be called... Kyle? So welcome, Kyle. A fearsome name that will surely strike fear into even the staunchest of foes there. So let's go swap this out before I forget. Can I just fly? I don't want to walk through this grass again, to be honest. That's really dumb, guys. It's tickled me. Right. Hear me out, Bottom. I'm going to need you to fly me all the way to there. Thank you. Thank you, mate. Kyle Minogue. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Killer. Can it learn strength? We need strength if we can dump Killer. Surely it can learn strength, right? It turns into like a... It eats mountains, to be fair. So it's like a big thing. I'm going to assume it can learn strength. This is crazy. Okay, well, Killer. Thanks, but no thanks. We didn't actually use you really at all. Maybe Kyle instead of Bottom? Okay, well, this is throwing up an interesting dilemma then. Do we need Bottom for the final fight against Red? We probably do need some sort of flying type move, right? But I'm happy for the Pokemon Council to discuss it. Kyle instead of Bottom or Kyle instead of Killer? Hello, Kyle. Out you come. Gentle. That's nice. It's already got some alright moves. Now we need Bottom for flying us about. Killer goes, Bottom stays. Alright. The Killer would help us through the mountain. Well, to be fair, we are going to be training up for a while, and by the time we start to go through the mountain, it could well be that Kyle is ready to do that. He can't use strength or rock climb, only rock smash until he evolved. Well, that's alright. I think we're just going to train him up, right? The only thing is, if you need HMs for getting around Mount Silver, you won't need fly once you're in there. But do we need it to face Red is the thing. Do we need it to face Red? Bottom did help us beat Blue. Did it? It was only like 20 minutes ago, but I think we've already forgotten it. Bottom has that speed. We do need it. Okay, all right. So it sounds like, although we need Bottom's fly ability to, yes, get us around the map, and we don't need it when we're in Mount Silver, we will need Bottom for the Red fight. So we need to train Bottom. It seems that everything that Killer can learn HM-wise, Kyle can learn once evolved. But quite frankly, I think given the state of the Pokemon in the grass out here as well, we could just as easily level up out here for a while before even having to go into the cave. So I think we've got our lineup for now. We can reflect on it and adjust for next week. Killer, you're out, mate. You've been subbed. I need to find us our sprite for Larvitar. Sorry, Kyle. Wherever it is. There it is. Oh, it's so small. There we go. Little tiny Larvitar. Oh, it keeps snapping onto things. Stop doing that. There we go. Oh, look at it. Look how lovely it is. Fantastic. Oh, it's so sweet. Wouldn't hurt a fly. I don't think we need Bottom for Red's team. Pikachu, all 3 Kanto starters, Lapras, Snorlax. So we're suggesting a Killer Kyle combo, and we drop Bottom. You want to drop Bottom? Are we dropping Bottom? Is Bottom getting dropped? Bottom is super quick, yeah. I was under the impression that actually it would pay dividends in the fight against Red. But if we're dropping... If we don't need it, then I'd rather have a big powerhouse than a nimble but potentially like a bit of a glass party member. If you've dropped your Bottom, please consult a physician. Is Shiny Boy sticking around then? You hardly use it. I really want to. It's just every encounter we've had so far, it's been in dire danger of being killed. So if we can level it up, it would help. It would help against Venusaur? No, sorry, Blastoise. But then so does Shauna. Oh, I don't know. I'll tell you what. Let's have a think, yeah? Let's all think on it, and next week we will finalise the party that we're going to train up to tackle Red. A lot of very good points made, but that will be the first order of business next time we're here. 3 p.m. next Monday, by the way. So we'll do that. I think either way, it sounds like Kyle stays. Shauna, Flameboy, and Wetboy definitely stay. Bottom and Shiny Boy, I think we need to make a choice. I think we need to make a choice between those two. But we'll think about it. We'll think about it for next time. We got loads of time. We got loads of time. So that's what we'll commit to. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I've had a lovely morning. I hope you have too. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day as well. Let's go raid Alex. There we are. I'm going to do that. And I'll be live tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. with the second week of Spooktober. We're going back to Goosebumps. I'll catch you all then. Have a wonderful afternoon. See you later, everybody. Bye.